from Blakely Stadium on the campus of the University of Minnesota State in Mankato, Minnesota. It is Emporia State Hornet football. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Greg Ray, along with Ron Thomas for this NCAA Division II playoff game. Time now for our keys to the game, brought to you by Russ Jenkins, your financial wealth advisor management with Northwestern Mutual, helping clients achieve financial security in Emporia since 1974. Ron Thomas, what are your keys to a Hornet victory?
Well, stopping the Mankato run's going to be big today, Greg, but also we're going to stick with what's brought us here. Clean and protect, no penalties. Can't have that happen what happened in Northwest Missouri, and obviously no turnovers. Protect that football today at all costs, Greg.
Our keys to the game brought to you by Russ Jenkins, Wealth Management Advisor with Northwestern Mutual, helping clients achieve financial security in Emporia since 1974. Here's the opening kick and across the 25 up to the 30-yard line. The 35-yard line, still on his feet, across the 40 up to the 42-yard line. On the kickoff return, it's Corey Brent, sophomore from Oak Forest, Illinois, and a good start to the ball game for the Mavericks on an outstanding kickoff return. It's a sunny day, but it's a cold day. Temperature 25 degrees, our game time temperature. Brought to you by Modern Air. They care about the one thing you need the most, the air you breathe. Let Modern Air help you with all of your heating and cooling needs. Call them at 342-7577. Well, 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. They're dressed in black pants, purple tops with white lettering. They'll work out of the shotgun. Nicky Paracchini, the quarterback, looking to throw on first down. He's going deep downfield. He has a receiver that's open, that gets knocked away. The intended receiver down the near sideline, Ty Dennis. Coverage being provided by Emporia State's Trey Dickerson, who's an honorable mention all-conference selection. And Trey did have a hand on the shoulder pad of Ty Dennis, but no penalty marker on the play. And I guess you could say nice defense from Trey Dickerson.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, there was a hand out there, Greg, so maybe Emporia State got a little fortunate there, but still good coverage.
2nd and 10 for the Mavericks from their own 43-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. Play action on the quarterback keeper, and it goes maybe. Ball comes free. It's picked up by Emporia State. Picked up by J.P. Lorenz. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Emporia State!
What a great job of the defensive line, Greg. The quarterback had nowhere to go, stripped the ball. J.P. Lorenz picks it up and takes it to the house.
The Hornets come up with the first big play of the ball game, and J.P. Lorenz with a touchdown fumble recovery, and that's covering some real estate. If you're thinking of buying or selling real estate, call Jeff Deb or Bree Williams of Eck Real Estate at 341-SOLD. That's 341-7653. Well, Emporia State needed a good start, and they're getting it right here. As J.P. Lorenz scoops up the fumble and takes it in for the score, the extra point attempt is up, and it is good off the foot of Austin Morton, and Emporia State has the lead 7-0, 14:28 to play in the first quarter. Haven't even had a chance to take a deep breath yet, Ron.
I'll tell you what, Greg, that's what Coach Hagan said. Hey, we need to get off to a good start today, and that, I think, would be defined a good start.
I believe it would be. Wow, what a start for Emporia State.
Well, we need that good defensive line play, Greg. The defensive line was there, a couple of them, to latch onto the Mankato quarterback and strip the ball from him right away, and JP was there to pick it up, and he delivered.
Yeah, Nick Paracchini, a 6'1", 210-pound sophomore out of Chicago, had run the ball for 423 yards and scored 9 touchdowns this season. Looked like he was going to have about a 3-yard gain or 2-yard gain, but then he gets the ball stripped out of his hands, and Emporia State returns it for a touchdown. J.P. Lorenz recovering the fumble and taking it in for the score. 46-yard fumble return.
Yeah, great start for the Hornets. We'll see how the kick cover team can do and maybe pin the Mavericks back a little deeper this time.
Yeah, they received a great kick return their first time, as Corey Brent had a tremendous return for the Mavericks. He's the deep safety. They have a couple of them set up at the 15-yard line. Here's the approach and the kick by Justin Marche, angled to the near sideline. It'll go into the end zone, and the Mavericks will get the ball at the 25, so that'll work.
We'll take that kick every time, Greg.
Yes, we will. Okay, maybe I can get into this game now. Wow.
Give you a little jolt, huh, Greg?
Yeah. First fumble return for a touchdown this season for Emporia State. They've had a pick six earlier this season, but that's the first fumble return for a touchdown by the Hornets. Again, Emporia State, James Junius, Eddie Vincent, Donovan Walker, and Dominic Jones across the front. On first down, out of the shotgun, Paracchini looking to throw, rolls out to his right. Throws the ball in the flat. The pass is going to be incomplete. The ball hit the turf before it was grabbed. The intended receiver was Bryce Duncan. First team all-conference selection out of the Northern Sun.
Yeah, good pressure again by Emporia State defensively, Greg. Quarterback was on the move to his right. That's a tough throw.
Paracchini making his fourth start. He had 3 starts during the regular season. He has thrown the ball for 1,593 yards, 11 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. 2nd and 10 for the Mavericks from their own 25-yard line. In motion, Brett Esser. Here's a running play by Paracchini across the 25 and goes down at the 27-yard line for a gain of 2. And on the tackle for Emporia State was James Junius.
Yeah, some help from Trey Dickerson up from his corner spot too, Greg, on that play.
Eddie Vincent coming in. He'll replace Lear Schrader on the defensive front.
This is where you want the Mavericks, Greg. 3rd and long.
They're facing 3rd and 8 from their own 27-yard line. 3 receivers off to the right, single receiver to the left. Back to pass, Paracchini has some time near sideline. Passes incomplete off the fingertips of the intended receiver, Ty Dennis, and it's an incomplete pass, and the Mavericks have to punt.
Yeah, he had time to throw it. The pass was high, but tell you what, catching the football cold days like this, never easy, and especially if you have to adjust in your jump, in your leap to try to pull that pigskin in today. It's a little rock hard.
Kavoski, Irvin, and Mo Williams deep to receive this punt. Here's the punt. It's a good punt. It'll take a bounce. Emporia State gets away from it, and it'll be down at the Emporia State 40-yard line. So not a bad punt for Minnesota State, but the Hornets with good field position with 13:27 to play in the first quarter, leading 7-0. Will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's great field position for Emporia State's offense, Greg. We take that every time. The punt got hung up there in the air as Minnesota-Mankato kind of punting into the little bit of north wind that we have here today. And the deep men were back, not far enough to come up and fair catch that. So fortunately, we know what happened in Northwest.
Yep.
One of those short punts hit one of the Emporia State cover guys, and fortunately that did not happen here.
Fun at Football brought to you by Bunge North America, enhancing lives by improving the global agribusiness and food production chain. Under center, Brent Wilson takes a snap, swing pass near side, caught by Mo Williams. He heads up the near sideline, and he'll be taken out of bounds. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 45-yard line for a gain of 5.
Yeah, quick pass right out to Mo Williams, and it was kind of a wide receiver screen out there, Greg, and Mo used his speed to get a couple of yards.
Hornets quickly to the line of scrimmage. They'll send 4 in diamond formation off to the right side. Oh, we got some movement on the offensive line. No penalty marker. Here's a pass that's intercepted. Or are they going to say it hit the turf first? It hit the turf first. Boy, that you can wipe the sweat off your brow as linebacker Marcus Gooden came in, tried to make the catch, but it hit the turf first, so it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Brent just let that one fly. It was a timing pad. It looked like some miscommunication, Greg, because Brent, that's where he was throwing the football.
2 in the backfield along with Brent Wilson out of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers off to the right side, single receiver to the left. Brent Wilson play action, has some time, throws it down the far sideline. Pass is going to be incomplete, intended for Kavoski Irvin. And great defensive coverage that time by Ramil Harris, one of the quarterbacks, as he had inside position as Kavoski was running the sideline. And that would have been a tough catch for Kavoski as he couldn't make the adjustment and get around the defender.
Yeah, but the defender didn't turn around. That was the problem, Greg. So I think we may be even on the defensive touches there by the cornerbacks.
Makes it 4th and 5 for Emporia State. They'll punt it away from their own, as they have the ball at their own 45-yard line. Justin Marche will punt the ball away. Stands back at his own 30, gets the kick away. It'll be fielded at the 20-yard line. On the return, will be Brett Esser. He'll return it up to the 25-yard line, and that's where the Broncos will have the ball, or the Mavericks will have the ball, 1st and 10. To start this drive with 12:54 to play in the first quarter, Emporia State leading 7-0. Haunted Football being brought to you by the Bennett Dental Group of Dr. Brent Bennett and Dr. Michelle Malone, serving area families since 1926, conveniently located at 909 Commercial, downtown Emporia. Now, third possession of the afternoon for the Mavericks. They fumbled it once. Emporia State returned it for a touchdown. On first down, running play straight ahead up to the 25-yard line, and then no place to go. On the carry that time was Virgil Hammond, 5'11", 210-pound junior out of Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Emporia State meeting him after a 1-yard gain. They'll give him forward progress to the 26.
Yeah, Eddie Vincent leading the charge with a swarm of Hornets there, Greg.
Makes it 2nd down and 9 for the Mavericks. They'll send twin receivers out to the right, single receiver to the left. Cole Schenke showing blitz. Rolling out to his right. Paracini then will get ushered out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds at, as Eddie Vincent was right there to make sure he didn't pick up any positive yardage.
He threw the football, Greg.
Oh, he threw the ball?
He threw it.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, just at the last second, he tossed the football out of bounds. He was obviously out of the pocket, but that's an incomplete pass right there.
My window's starting to fog up here in the press box. So.
He did that at the very last second, Greg, just before he went out of bounds. He heaved it out.
So it's 3rd and 9 for the Mavericks. Back to pass Paracini, a little screen pass. It's going to be caught and then dropped. As soon as the catch is made, the receiver is dropped for a loss on the play.
Cole Schenke, Greg.
Chad Zastow, the running back, was the receiver, and Cole Schenke making the tackle for a loss on the play, and the Mavericks will have to punt the ball away.
That's a great play by the linebacker there, Greg. That screen pass looked like it might be set up, but the Hornets are there to thwart it. And I'll tell you what, this Hornet defense has come out on fire, Greg.
That it has, as the Mavericks will punt it away again. Again, Kowalski, Irvin, and Mo Williams deep to receive this punt. Here's the kick. This one's a little better. Hangs up. It'll be fielded by Mo Williams at the 35-yard line. He's up to the 40-yard line and trips and goes down. And if he keeps his feet, he might be able to break a long return. But fortunately, he gets stopped at the 41-yard line, and Emporia State will have the ball, leading 7-0 with 11:33 to play here in the first quarter. Haunted Football being brought to you by the Emporia Convention and Visitors Bureau, located in the Tressler Business Center at 719 Commercial. See them for help with meetings, conventions, and special event planning. Call them at 342-1803. Brent Wilson, the quarterback, joined in the backfield by Denzel Strong. Brent looking to throw, has some time. Pass is going to be intercepted. Jumping the route and picking off the pass, Ramil Harris down the near sideline. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, he's in for the touchdown. He stepped right in front of Bo Williams and wrestled the ball away from him, and Ramil Harris, with the interception, his first of the season, takes it for a touchdown.
Yeah, that's just good scouting right there, Greg. Tell you what, a couple of pump fakes are going to prevent that from happening as they just jumped that route. I mean, that was because Brent threw that thing right away, and Mankato, they were ready for it.
So both teams taking turnovers for touchdowns, and we're even up, our extra point away from evening up this game. On to attach the extra point, Alden Hafer. Snap is back, put down, the extra point attempt is up, and the extra point is good, and we're tied at 7. The Hornets with a fumble return for a touchdown, and now the Mavericks with an interception return for a touchdown, and we're tied at 7 with 11:21 to play in the first quarter with a timeout on the field. Haunted Football being brought to you by Sears, your local hometown store in Emporia that carries Craftsman, Kenmore, GE, Whirlpool, Sony, Maytag, and much more, all under one roof at 511 Commercial, downtown Emporia. You're listening to Haunted Football on Mix 104.9. We're visiting with Logan Clothier.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media. art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU. At Emporia State University, you can investigate your interests, discover your dreams, and pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Today's best hits. Mix 104.9. KFFX. Emporia.
Back at Blakesley Stadium on the campus of Minnesota State University at Mankato, Minnesota. Tied at 7, 11:21 to play in the first quarter. A 47-yard interception return for a touchdown by Ramil Harris. That was after Emporia State's J.P. Lorenz returned to fumble 46 yards for a score to give Emporia State a 7-0 lead. So we're all tied at 7, and Emporia State has the ball. A fair catch made at the 23-yard line. So they'll start this drive at their own 23-yard line. 3 wide outs off to the left side, single receiver to the right. That's Mo Williams. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun, sends Denzel Strong in motion, and he makes the catch, but he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play all the way back to the 17-yard line. So Emporia State going to lose 6 yards on the play. Not exactly what the doctor ordered on that little screen pass.
Yeah, Mankato was sitting on that one too, Greg. Good pursuit by the defense.
There's a running play by Denzel Strong. We're straight ahead. Not much there for Denzel Strong. And we have a penalty marker on the play as well. They're going to have a procedure penalty on Emporia State. Somebody not set or in motion when they shouldn't have been. It'll be on Emporia State, and will they take it or decline it? That is the question to the Minnesota State sideline. An illegal formation. So the penalty is declined. It was an illegal formation. Too many guys lined up in the backfield. So they'll make it 3rd down for the Emporia State Hornets. They have the ball at their own 17, facing 3rd and 16. Williams and Foot wide to the right. Twin receivers to the left. Out of the shotgun, Brent Wilson. Takes the high snap, looking to throw. Brent will screen pass to Landon Knoll. He's up across the 25, and he won't get the first down, but he does get it up to the 25-yard line for a gain of 8. It'll bring up 4th down for Emporia State, and they'll have to send the punt team on.
Yeah, just getting a few of those yards back. No need to try to rush things and stretch it down. 3rd and 16 is a big task against defense like this, so Emporia State will punt and hope the defense can continue their solid play.
Justin Marche stands back at his own 12-yard line to punt this ball away. Deep to receive the kick, Brent Esser. Here comes the punt. It'll be fielded at the 40-yard line, and the Mavericks will have great field position. They'll return up to the 45-yard line. A 5-yard return for Esser, but the Mavericks will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Score tied at 7, 9:57 to play. Seems like we've played a lot more than about 6 minutes or 7 minutes of the ball game.
Yeah, Emporia State fortunate that punt wasn't returned for more, because that's the second time Marche just line drived one out there. And the punt returner was right there to receive it. So good coverage, good special teams punt coverage by the Hornets.
Mavericks will line up, twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Single set back in the backfield, Chad Zastro. Quarterback Nick Pericini takes a snap, handoff, goes to Zastro, running off the left side. He carries it across the 45 up to the 48-yard line, maybe the 49 for a gain of 4. Jordan Robinson in on the tackle for Emporia State. Jordan Robinson, Eddie Vinson, along with Donovan Walker across the front for Emporia State, and James Junius. On 2nd down and 6. Another running play. Handoff to Zastro. Zastro across the 50 into Emporia State territory. He's going to be stopped at the Emporia State 48-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 after the gain of 3 yards. The offensive line, Herschel Prater, 6'6", 325. Sam Schur, 6'3", 330. Nate Truen, 6'3", 300. Lawrence Walker, 6'5", 302. And Nicholas Coy, 6'6", 305. That's the offensive line for the Mavericks. Here's another running play. Handoff to Zastro, and he gets hit in the backfield and hit for a loss of a yard on the play.
Donovan Walker right there, Greg. Good play by Donovan. Jumps, get that great penetration, and stops him for no gain.
Makes it 4th down for the Mavericks.
In fact, he lost one.
And they will send on the punt team as they're facing 4th and 4 from the Emporia State 49-yard line. Mo Williams will hustle back to receive this kick. Low snap, but the kick is away. Angle to the near sideline. It'll take a Maverick bounce across the 15, and it'll be down at the 12. So Emporia State will be pinned deep in their own territory as they will start this drive with a score tied at 7, 8:04 to play in the first quarter. Both defenses really controlling the tempo of this game so far, as both have defensive scores, a fumble return for Emporia State and an interception return for the Mavericks. Wanted Football being brought to you by Mackenzie Pest Control. Pest free the best it can be. They're your authorized firm for the Central Con Colony Elimination System. Call them at 342-4222. Landon Nolt, the running back. Brent Wilson will go under center. Twin receivers stacked left and right. Brent takes a snap. Draw play, hand up the middle, goes to Landon Nolt. He carries it up to the 14-yard line for a gain of 2 yards on the carry. Landon Nolt coming into this game during the regular season, 121 rushing attempts, 496 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Once again, Brett Wilson, a little swing pass near sideline intended for Mo Williams, and that pass not thrown real well as Mo Williams couldn't reel it in, but the defense had that one played well. They had Mo Williams covered. He wouldn't have gained much, if anything. Brings up 3rd and 8 for Emporia State from their own 14-yard line.
Yeah, bad throw by Brent that time. Mo Williams is short, but not that short. That was thrown way low.
Antonio Brown now in the backfield for Emporia State as the Mavericks show blitz. Hornets pick it up. Now they're chasing Brent Wilson. He rolls. Now he's going to run the ball. He carries it across the 15, breaks a tackle up to the 20-yard line. He's going to be shy of the first down by 2 yards, though. He'll be stopped at the 21-yard line. In fact, he'll be a yard shy of the first down stick. And Emporia State will most likely send on the punt team, and they do. But he came up just a yard shy from picking up that first down, did Brent Wilson. He's actually about a yard and a half shy, as the ball is spotted between the 20 and the 21-yard line. The first down stick was at the 22.
Yeah, he cut it inside, Greg. He didn't think he could make it around the edge and put a good move on a couple of Mavericks, but just couldn't get there.
Justin Marche to punt the ball away again. Gets this kick away. It's partially blocked. It gets tipped. It'll take a Hornet bounce, though, and it rolls out to midfield, and that's where it's going to be down. The Mavericks got a hand on the punt, and they'll get great field position starting this drive at their own 50-yard line.
Tell you what, Greg, Marche was a little lackadaisical on that. He took his time. He saw the pressure coming, but the Maverick that blocked it was a big defensive lineman, so he probably thought, well, he didn't have enough steam to get here, but he got his arm up, big paw up, and got a piece of that football. Fortunately, didn't get more of it.
That is the fortunate thing as the Mavericks take over, 1st and 10 from midfield. Score tied at 7, 6:47 to play here in the first quarter. Paracchini, the quarterback, running play. Handoff near side, that's the Hammond. Hammond carries it across the 49 down to the 45-yard line where J.P. Lorenz will make the tackle for Emporia State after a gain of 5.
That's a great form tackle by safety J.P. Lorenz. Stopped him in his tracks, Greg. That's the way to do it. That was textbook.
Paracchini, sophomore out of Chicago, Notre Dame Prep High School. Joined in the backfield by Virgil Hammond. Single receivers left and right. Tight end in the slot. Play action for Paracchini. Sets up. He's going deep downfield. The pass is going to be broken up. Penalty marker comes out. Coverage provided by Trey Dickerson. The intended receiver was Ty Dennis, and we may have pass interference on Trey Dickerson.
Yeah, he just didn't get turned around in time. The receiver really wasn't by him, but Trey just didn't get turned around in time and put an arm out, so it was going to be close. If it wasn't called, they were going to say that should have been pass interference, so that hurts.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty. In college football, it's either the point of the infraction if it's within the 15-yard range or a 15-yard penalty, and that was well beyond the 15-yard barrier. So the ball's moved to the Emporia State 30-yard line, and the Mavericks have it 1st and 10. Score tied at 7. Clock rolling, 6:03 to go here in the first quarter. Paracchini on the quarterback keeper. He'll gain a couple of yards before he finally gets tackled. Coming up to make the stop, Josh Montagudo for Emporia State. Also at the bottom of the pile, Dominic Jones.
Yeah, Dominic Jones was there first, and Montagudo helped to lay him out. You look at that receiver, it's going to be a mismatch. That number 85 is a big, big receiver, Greg, so he's got a lot of size.
6'3", 215, out of Burlington, Wisconsin. They also have Bryce Duncan, who's 6'5", 250, a soft senior out of Rochester, Minnesota. 2nd down and 8 for the Mavericks to throw a Paracchini. Here comes the blitz. He throws the ball down the field. The pass is going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Brent Esser. Coverage again provided by Trey Dickerson for Emporia State.
That time Trey got turned around in time, and that was a good pass defense right there by Trey Dickerson.
Brent Esser is thinking that maybe he was interfered with, but the official who was right there did not think so. Makes it 3rd and 8 for the Mavericks. Ball at the Emporia State 28-yard line. Nice crowd of Emporia State fans here this afternoon.
Yeah, the Mankato side isn't near full, Greg.
Paracchini takes the snap, looks to throw. Has some time, sets up the near sideline. Pass caught at the 20-yard line, slips past one defender, and he'll have the first down after making the catch. Ty Dennis, and he takes it down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, missed tackle, Greg. That hurts. He had the first down initially as the quarterback had plenty of time to throw that football. Emporia State brought a blitz but didn't come close to getting there as the Maverick offensive line and running back did a good job picking up that blitz, and a missed tackle leads to 10 extra yards.
So it's 1st and 10 from the Emporia State 12 for the Mavericks. Paracchini on the quarterback keeper looking for a hole, and he's going to lunge forward across the 10 down on the 9-yard line for a gain of 3. Emporia State made him do a little zig and zag, and he picks up 3 yards. Clock continues to roll, 4:37 to go here in the first quarter. 7-7 our score. This is the first sustained offensive drive put together by either team in this first quarter.
Well, it has been a long one, so they had great field position to start this drive.
Started near midfield. Out of the shotgun, Paracchini. 3 wideouts to the right, single receiver to the left. Long snap count for Paracchini. Looking to throw, has time. Now he's going to run the ball. Heads out to the left. He's out to the 5-yard line, and Cole Shanky trying to strip the ball out of his hands. Can't make the tackle, and Paracchini picks up a couple more yards, and he'll be brought to a stop at the 2-yard line, which would make it either 3rd and short or 1st and goal.
Yeah, Cole Shanky tried to get the football, and oftentimes when you go for the strip and not the tackle, Greg, that's what happened, extra yards. So the Mavericks have gained a lot of yards after the initial hit this drive.
Ball spotted at the 3, so it's 3rd and 1 for the Mavericks from the 3. Running play, handoff straight ahead, touchdown Mavericks. Chad Zastro takes it in from 3 yards out, and he has just scored his 8th rushing touchdown of the season, and the Mavericks have taken the lead for the first time this afternoon with 3:24 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, just a short field to work with. They picked up that first down on the pass and a missed tackle. Gave them 10 extra yards, and once they got to the 2, it was all Mankato.
Alden Hafar on to attach the extra point. First team Northern Sun Conference kicker for the Mavericks. Snap, not that great, but well handled by the holder, and the kick is good. And the Mavericks have a 14-7 lead with 3:24 to play here in the first quarter, as they put together a drive that goes 50 yards. And
it was a pass interference call, Greg. First down on the throw, and then they picked up some yardage on a missed tackle, and that put them inside the 10. And we'll have to see what defensively, Emporia State has played very well here in the first quarter, but the Emporia State offense, Greg, has been non-existent. And, for Emporia State to have any success at all, you got to lean on Brent Wilson and that offense, and that has not been the case at all here in the first quarter.
That play scoring drive, 7 plays, 50 yards, 3:22 off the clock, and a Chad Zastro 3-yard touchdown run has given the Mavericks the lead. It's 14-7. So Emporia State's offense will now be called upon to see if they can't answer a score with a score. And as you mentioned, Ron, a pass interference penalty gave them 15 big yards during that drive. Here's the approach and the kick. It's a short kick. It's an end-over-end kick. Fair catch called for and made at the 32-yard line. Making the fair catch for Emporia State, Nick Oliver. And the Hornets will start this drive trailing 14-7 with 3:24 to play on the first quarter clock. And they'll have the ball spotted at their own 32-yard line.
Yeah, we'll see if the Emporia State offense can get something going. The passing game is, well, basically the offense has really been non-existent here so far in the first quarter, Greg.
Anthony Buffalo Meat, Mo Williams wide to the right side. Twin receivers to the left. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun. Antonio Brown, the running back, takes the handoff, and he goes nowhere. As soon as he gets to the line of scrimmage, he's grabbed by Caleb Wendricks. An honorable mention, Northern Sun Conference defensive tackle, 6'1", 340, a senior out of Sumico, Wisconsin. Making it 2nd down and 10 for the Hornets after no gain. Brent Wilson to throw, has some time down the near sideline. Pass caught by Mo Williams. As soon as he catches it, he gets hit, but he goes down at the 49-yard line. So big catch, but a big hit also. The hit put on by Matt Andrano, junior out of Ankeny, Iowa, but a first down for the Hornets. Their first for the offense. Brent Wilson on first down to throw, has time. Now he steps up. He's being chased. Now he heads back to the right. Throws the ball in the middle, wide open is Kavosky Irvin at the 40, down to the 35 to the 34-yard line, and another first down for Emporia State, and a gain of 17 yards.
Good job by Brent Wilson to buy some time, Greg. That throw to Mo Williams was a beauty in between two defenders. That time Brent just bought some time back there and come up with a play to Kavosky.
First down for Emporia State's far sideline. Pass caught by Kavosky Irvin. He makes the catch at the 30-yard line for a gain of 4. And as soon as he makes the catch, he's tackled by Ramil Harris, the right side cornerback. Clock rolling, 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. 14-7, Minnesota State. Jordan Reed along with Mitchell Foote wide out to the right. Mo Williams off to the sideline. Out of the backfield, Antonio Brown off to the left. Brent Wilson to throw, has time. Now he's being flushed from the pocket. He's looking to run the ball. He's across the 25 and gets tripped up and goes down to the 23-yard line. And that's going to be a first down for Emporia State. So it moves the chains as the Hornets pick up a first down on the quarterback scramble. From the Mavericks 23-yard line. Brent Wilson takes the high snap running play. Antonio Brown straight ahead. Had a little hole, but it closed quickly as Alec Vesper closed the hole in a hurry for the Mavericks. And little finny gain for Antonio Brown. In fact, they will give him no gain on the play, making it 2nd and 10. Mo Williams, Anthony Buffalo Meat will line up wide to the right side. Mitchell Foote and Kavosky Irvin to the left. Antonio Brown in the slot to the left. Empty backfield for Brent Wilson as he works out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws it quickly. Caught by Mitchell Foote. And he'll go down at the 15-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8 and brings up 3rd and 2. as the Hornets are now in the red zone. Emporia State has a great opportunity to score, and you can too when you choose ValueNet today. 3rd and 2 for Emporia State from the Maverick 15-yard line.
Yeah, just inside. It's about 1 3/4, Greg.
Antonio Brown now in the backfield with Brent Wilson. Takes the high snap, running play. Antonio Brown, he gets tackled as he gets to the 15. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage as the Mavericks got back there in a hurry and tackled him for a loss on the play of 1. And it looks like Emporia State might go for it here on 4th down, facing 4th and 2 from the Maverick 15-yard line.
Yeah, Antonio was tripped up from behind, Greg. Coach Higgins, I think, is calling a timeout here.
And that he will, as the clock is down to 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Score tied 14-7. Again, later on today, the Emporia State men's basketball team will be taking on Wichita State. That game will tip off at 2 o'clock at Koch Arena. You can hear that game on our sister AM, KVOE 1400 AM. That'll be following KU football as the Jayhawks in the third quarter are trailing 49-0 to West Virginia. And then following that game, the Emporia State Lady Hornets, the number 1 ranked Emporia State Lady Hornets, will be in action as they host Oklahoma Science and Arts. That game is set for a 4:30 tip-off at White Auditorium. Again, that game also on KVOE 1400 AM 96.9 FM. Also this afternoon in college football action in the Big 12, Kansas State hosting Iowa State as they are getting to the end of the third quarter, and Iowa State has a 35-21 lead over the Kansas State Wildcats. So the Hornets are facing 4th and 2
they're going to kick it,
and they're going to go for the field goal try here. This will be a 22 or 32-yard field goal attempt straight on for Austin Morton. Out of the hole to Brent Wilson. Reed Buckingham to snap it back to him. Snap is back, placement down, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. And Emporia State adds 3 to their total, making it a 14-10 Maverick lead with 7 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Austin Morton had been good from, in pregame, up to about 45 yards, Greg. He was looking good in pregame, even with the chilliness out here.
He's an honorable mention all-conference kicker in the MIAA, so he's had an outstanding season. In fact, on field goal tries, he is now 14 of 16. On extra point, on field goal tries, he is 47 of 50 on point after touchdowns this season. He's had a very solid sophomore season, has Austin Morton, and good to know he's going to be around for a couple more years for Emporia State, because there have been some years where you had to hold your breath and stand on your left foot and hope that the kick goes through, but Austin Morton has been darn near perfect all season long. That scoring drive for Emporia State, 9 plays, 53 yards, 3:17 off the clock, a 32-yard field goal. That's good by Austin Morton. And it makes it 14-10. Minnesota State, as Justin Marche has the ball teed up at the 35-yard line, getting set to kick off for Emporia State on what most likely will be the final play of the first quarter. Here's the approach. It's an end-over-end kick. It'll be fielded at the 10-yard line, up to the 20, 25, 30, and up to the 32-yard line on the return for Corey Brent. And that will bring an end to the first quarter of play. 14-10 our score after 15 minutes of football in this NCAA Division II playoff game. Minnesota State with the lead. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet Football on Mix 104.9.
Did you know that each year termites cause
Emporia State University.
That's why you should consider the
All work and no play? No way! There's lots to do. On campus. Around town. All around. You're going to love it here at ESU. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit. We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music. sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU.
At ClinPointerAuto.com. And go Hornets.
Today's best hits. Mix 104.9. KFFX. Emporia.
14-10 as we go to the second quarter on a running play on the first play of the quarter. Keeping the ball, Pericini, and he carries it up to the 32 or 36-yard line for a gain of 4 yards on the carry. Minnesota State with the ball as we get the second quarter underway. They lead it 14-10. And it's kind of strange when you see a team huddle anymore, and Minnesota State does use the huddle. Not a lot of teams do that in the MIAA. Here's another running play, looking for some running room. No place to go for Jad Zastro, and he gets hit for no gain on the play. In fact, he loses a yard.
Jason Tetuan, Greg, in there from his linebacker spot to shut that down.
Also helping out on the play, Cole Shanky, making it 3rd down and 7 for the Mavericks. With the ball at their own 35-yard line.
1 yard loss on the play, 3rd down.
Emporia State in the first quarter, 46 or 70 yards of offense, 46 for Minnesota State. On 3rd down, Pericini to throw, being flushed from the pocket. Now steps up, he's looking to run the ball. He's going to get the first down. Nope, it depends on the spot. They mark him where the ball went down and not where the knee went down. And it will be a first down. Looked like that they had Pericini hemmed in, but he was able to zigzag himself up the field, and he'll have the first down at the Minnesota State 44 or 43-yard line.
Yeah, a little Houdini work there. Looked like the Hornets had him even a little bit behind the line of scrimmage, Greg, but he was able to escape.
Empty backfield, out of the shotgun. Pericini takes the snap. He's going to run the ball. And there's nothing there as he gets hit and driven backwards. They might get forward progress. At the bottom of the pile for Emporia State, Josh Matagudo with help from Eddie Vincent.
Yeah, Emporia State didn't fall for that. As you mentioned, empty backfield and was designed run from the start. Quarterback did not look at his receivers. He just took off to the right, and Emporia's defense was right there.
2nd and 10 for the Mavericks. Ball at their own 43-yard line. They'll send twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Single set back in the backfield. That's Zastro. Here's a passing play, a crossing route over the middle, and a catch and a nice run after the catch by Connor McKeon, a junior out of Woodbury, Minnesota, as he made the catch and carries it down to the Emporia State 39-yard line.
Yeah, well-designed play. Just a quick route across the middle, Greg, well-timed, and Emporia State unable to defend it.
So a first down for the Mavericks at the Emporia State 39-yard line. As the Mavericks now shift both tight ends to the right side of the formation. Running play goes to the right side. Hand off to Zad Zastro, and he'll getting a yard down to the 38-yard line. Emporia State in the middle, really tough right now. They have Lucky Abston along with Lear Schrader, DeAndre Glover, and Jordan Robinson on the defensive front four for the Hornets right now. Makes it 2nd down and 9 for the Mavericks. McKeon wide to the right side. Single receiver to the left, the receiver in the slot. That slot receiver, Brent Esser, goes in motion, looking to throw, going down deep field. The pass is incomplete, and they're going to throw a penalty marker.
Oh, no. That ball, number 1, was uncatchable. Number 2, that was good defense. That was well defended. He was right there with him.
A.J. West was the defender, and let's see what the officials call here as the penalty markers dropped at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, if anything, it was the offensive player that was doing the push and not the defender. I can't. That's a terrible call right there.
They call pass interference on Emporia State's A.J. West, and that'll be a 15-yard penalty, and that will move the ball to the Emporia State 22-yard line.
That was just great defense, Greg. I thought that's the best defended play we've seen all day as far as pass defense.
It looked like to me the receiver just got caught up in traffic and couldn't complete the route. But it's a big first down for the Mavericks, looking to throw again. Paracchini, he's being flushed from the pocket. He's going to run to his right. He's at the 10-yard line and taken down at the 6-yard line, making the touchdown-saving tackle, Josh Matagudo for Emporia State. But Paracchini, flushed from the pocket, picks up huge real estate, and it's 1st and goal for the Mavericks. They have it at the Emporia State 6-yard line.
Yeah, Coach Higgins wasn't a big fan of that last call either, Greg. He was on the field asking why.
Chad Zastro, the single set back. Paracchini rolling to his left, looking to throw the other direction. Pass caught, touchdown, Minnesota State. Bryce Duncan, the wide receiver, catches a touchdown pass, his 4th of the season, and he just threw it. Paracchini rolled to his left, and he threw it to his right, and a touchdown for the Mavericks.
Yeah, once again, defense not bad. Obviously a little gift from the officials for Minnesota Mankato, but they certainly take advantage of it.
As the Mavericks now lead it 20-10 with 10:49 to play here in the second quarter. As they get set to add the extra point. Snap is back, placement down, the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. 21-10, Minnesota State with a lead. Hornet football brought to you by...
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU. At Emporia State University, you can. Investigate your interests. Discover your dreams. And pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit. Emporia State University. All work and no play? No way! There's lots to do. On campus. Around town. All around. You're going to love it here at ESU. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
21-10, Minnesota State with a lead on Emporia State. That scoring drive, 8 plays, 68 yards, 4:11 off the clock, a 6-yard pass to Bryce Duncan. The ensuing kick goes out of the end zone, and Emporia State will start their drive at their own 25-yard line. Along with Ron Thomas, I'm Greg Ray. Ron Thomas down on our sidelines. Our sideline updates brought to you by John North Ford, Lincoln, and Nissan. Sales, parts, and service since 1963. NCAA Division II playoff action. Emporia State and Minnesota State. The Hornets' only points, a fumble return for a touchdown by J.P. Lorenz. Offensively, Emporia State also has a field goal. Here's a running play, trying to go to the right side, no place to go. Antonio Brown on the carry, gets hit for no gain.
Yeah, the running game has been able to produce virtually nothing here today, Greg.
Out of the first quarter, Emporia State with only 14 rushing yards. Here's a pass play over the middle. It's incomplete, intended for Mitchell Foote. Falls incomplete. Defensive coverage provided by Rob Myers, one of the linebackers, over the middle.
Yeah, Mitchell normally grabs on that tough catch, but that's a catch that Mitch normally will come down with. So puts the Hornets in a 3rd and long here, Greg.
Twin receivers left and right for Brent Wilson out of the shotgun. Mavericks were showing blitz. Now they back off as Brent Wilson looks to the sideline. Play clock down to 10. Brent Wilson takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run the ball, looking for some running room. He will not pick up the first down as he's tackled at the 28-yard line, and a penalty marker on the play in the backfield. Let's see what the head linesman saw. And they're going to be holding on Emporia State, which will most likely be declined by the Mavericks. They call the penalty, holding on Steve Williams, a 6'7", 321-pound freshman out of St. Louis, and the Hornets will have to send on the punt team.
Well, Coach Higgins again with a little conversation with one of the officials, saying he wants it called both ways, basically, in a friendly way. Well, maybe not so friendly.
As Justin Marche will punt the ball away for Emporia State. 10 guys on the line of scrimmage for the Mavericks. A little high snap. This time the kick is away, and it's a great punt. It goes over the return guy's head. He'll let it bounce. It'll take a harder bounce across the 25 down to the 23-yard line. Justin Marche gets a tremendous punt away, and the Mavericks will start this drive 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. 9:53 to go here in the second quarter. 21-10 the score. Minnesota State with a lead. Hornet football brought to you by the Bennett Dental Group and Dr. Brent Bennett and Dr. Michelle Malone. Serving area families since 1926, conveniently located at 909 Commercial in downtown Emporia. So the Mavericks will take over. They have 21 points on the scoreboard. Emporia State with 10. Nick Paracchini, the quarterback. Play action, rolling to his right, throws the ball. It's going to be caught at the 31-yard line, going out of bounds after making the catch. Brant Esser, coverage provided by J.P. Lawrence. It'll be short of the first down by a yard. It'll bring up 2nd down and 1 for the Mavericks from their own 31-yard line. I'll make it 2nd and 2, 2nd and 2. First down stick is at the 33-yard line. Paracchini brings Virgil Hammond in motion. Quarterback keeper, Paracchini across the 35. He'll have the first down. Ankle tackled at the 38-yard line. It's coming up to make the stop was Jason Tetuan, the senior linebacker out of Topeka. So it's a first down for the Mavericks. Ball at their own 38-yard line. Clock continues to roll, 9:14, second quarter. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Nick Paracchini takes a snap, looking to throw. Has some time. He throws the ball down the field. We're going to get penalty. This is an easy one to make, as Emporia State's Trey Dickerson was latched around the waist of the intended receiver, who happened to be Ty Dennis. Now, that pass was overthrown, and he may have been slowed up a lot by that pass interference. But that one was an easy one to call.
Yeah, that was a tackle, basically. So, yeah, I think that we're all in agreement that the pass receiver was interfered with or held or both.
And both.
I'll tell you what, because more than one flag was thrown, so more than one official thought that that deemed to be penalized.
And that will be a point of infraction penalty. And the ball will be spotted at the Emporia State 49-yard line, since it happened within the 15-yard barriers. On first down, running play, Hammond, and he gets hit at the line of scrimmage and then driven backwards. He'll gain a yard and then shove backwards as Jason Tetuan and Lucky Apston finish off the play for Emporia State.
Been pretty good run defense in the interior of the Emporia State defense today, Greg. The quarterback has found a couple of gaps, but the running backs really have not seen a lot of room inside against this Emporia State defense.
Makes it 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard gain. The Mavericks will send twin receivers off to the right side, single receiver to the left. Chad Zastro, the single running back to pass. Paracchini throws it down the field. He's got a man open. The pass is caught for a first down in Emporia State territory as Brett Esser along the near sideline makes the catch, comes down with it, gets knocked out of bounds, but not until he makes the catch at the Emporia State 22.
Yeah, not the greatest throw, but good adjustment by the receiver, Greg, and he makes a good catch, comes down with it.
Again, Trey Dickerson had coverage on that play, and Esser got behind Trey Dickerson that time. Makes it 1st and 10 for the Mavericks from the Emporia State 22-yard line. They lead at 21-10. Another running play. This time, Chad Zastro drags some Emporia State defenders with him and carries it down to the 16-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6 yards on the play, making it 2nd and 4. The Mavericks are maybe found their rhythm offensively. On 2nd and 4, Paracchini out of the shotgun. Zastro the fullback. Paracchini calls his own number. He'll carry it down to the 10-yard line and tackled from behind. Making the stop, Jordan Robinson for Emporia State, but not until Paracchini picks up the first down, and he has it 1st and goal at the 9. On a football being brought to you by Emporia State University, changing lives for the common good.
7-yard gain on the play. 1st and goal for the Mavericks at the 9-yard line.
So the Mavericks pounding on the door once again. They'll send 3 wideouts to the left. Tight end to the right. Out of the shotgun, Paracchini. Play action. He slips past one defender. Now he's going to be chased from behind, and Josh Montagudo will catch him. But not until he gains a couple of yards. He'll go down finally about the 7. The Hornets had him in the backfield, but he stepped away from the pressure that was being provided by DeAndre Glover. And it brings up 2nd and goal from the 7. Mavericks will send single receiver left and right. They'll work out of the pistol. Zastro, the running back play. He takes the handoff to the 5, to the 1, to the end zone. Chad Zastro, the senior out of Rochester, Minnesota, scores his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Mavericks now lead at 27-10 with 6:09 to go in the second quarter.
Tell you what, Emporia State's been doing a good job on the running backs of Minnesota Mankato up until there, Greg, because that was just a straight handoff to the left, and he was untouched virtually until he got to the goal line. So that was an easy finish to that drive.
And Minnesota State puts together another scoring drive as they have taken command of this game after Emporia State scored on a fumble return for a touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. 28-10, Minnesota State with a lead, 6:09 to go in the second quarter as the Mavericks are now in control of this football game. On a football being brought to you by Bunge North America, enhancing lives by improving the global agribusiness and food production chain. That scoring drive, 8 plays, 77 yards, 3:44 on the clock. A 7-yard touchdown run by Chad Zastro, and the Mavericks have taken now a 28-10 lead, and Emporia State's offense needs to find the clutch and get in gear.
Yeah, the offense is really, other than one drive, Greg, to get that field goal, has really been able to do nothing. So they've got to find some rhythm of their own to get back in this football game. Obviously, we know that the offense is capable of getting that done. But Mankato State comes in, or Minnesota State-Mankato comes in, one of the best defenses in the country in Division II, and right now they're showing why.
That they are. As the Hornets get set to receive this kickoff, here's the approach and the kick. It's a lone line drive. It'll be fielded at the 2-yard line. Up to the 20, 25, 26-yard line on the return for Antonio Brown. So he gets a nice return, and Emporia State will start the drive 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. It looks like they'll mark the ball. 6:02 to play, second quarter, 28-10 Minnesota State.
Well, we'll see what the offense can come up with. The running game has been non-existent. The only real positive yards have been able to be picked up by Brent Wilson. You know, the running backs have not found any daylight at all.
None really to speak of. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun. Minnesota State showing blitz. Hornets pick it up. Brent throws it far sideline. Pass caught. Mitchell Foot. He'll have the first down as he picks up extra yardage after the catch as he carries it up to the 39-yard line of Emporia State.
Good quick pass. Great job by picking that football out of the air by Mitchell Foot.
Brent Wilson gets him set quickly. Running play this time. Landon Nolt cuts back to the inside across the 40-yard line. He'll carry it up to the 42-yard line. Penalty marker comes out at the end of the play. There may be a face mask in there.
Did not see it down there, Greg. It's what happened far side from me, and there were a number of big football players in the way.
Well, they're talking to the nearest. Yep, face mask on Minnesota State, so this will be a 15-yard mark-off after the play. And Emporia State will have the ball at the Minnesota State 43-yard line. First big penalty against the Mavericks. 5:38 to go, second quarter, 28-10. Minnesota State with a lead. Single receivers left and right. Two running backs in the backfield with Brent Wilson, play action. Has time to throw over the middle, pass caught by Kowalski Irvin. He catches it at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Emporia State.
Big play, Greg. Big play. Great throw by Brent Wilson. Kowalski stretches out of the crossing pattern. 6.
And that is covering some serious real estate. If you're thinking of buying or selling your home, call Jeff, Deb, or Bree Williams of Eck Real Estate. Give them a call at 341-SOLD. That's 341-7653. Just what the doctor ordered for Emporia State. Kowalski had a step on the defender, slipped past him, hang on to the ball, and he takes it in for the score. Here's the extra point attempt by Austin Morton. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Makes it 28-17, Minnesota State. 5:23 to play in the second quarter. Hornet football brought to you by Avco Wholesale Foods, offering exceptional service and quality to the food service industry. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU.
Hey there, I'm Courtney. Working with kids.
At Emporia State University, you can. Investigate your interests.
A little painting is just what I need. Next
Discover your dreams.
With a degree in elementary education with an endorsement.
And pursue your passions.
I hope to make an impact on every student I have.
The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Through and through. Mix 104.9.
Three plays, 73 yards, a 43-yard scoring pass from Brent Wilson to Kowalski Irvin. And Emporia State cuts into the deficit. They trail at 28-17 with 5:23 to play in the second quarter. Justin Marche has it teed up at the 35-yard line, getting set to kick it off for the Emporia State Hornets. Here's the approach and the kick. It'll get caught up in the wind and fielded at the 14-yard line, and the returner slips and goes down before he can get up the field as Corey Brent was looking to make a cut and head up the field and pick up some big yardage, but he goes down at the 19. Hornets get a break.
Well, the Hornets had cut off his route to the outside, so he was going to cut inside. Who knows how much he would have got, Greg, but pretty good job by the Hornet coverage team, and we'll see what the defense can do now that they got the Mavericks backed up here a little bit at their own 20.
First and 10 for the Mavericks. Nick Paracchini stays in at quarterback. Brings his tailback in motion. Now he's going to run the ball himself. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage by Jason Tetwan, and he gets popped for no gain on the play.
Tetwan, boy, shot the gap that time, Greg. Boy, good anticipation. The quarterback faked the the reverse and tried to head up in the middle, but Jason Tetuan said,
Nice tackle made by Jason Tetuan.
No gain.
Making it 2nd and 10 for the Mavericks at their own 20-yard line.
No gain, 2nd down.
There are times where the Emporia State defense looks very, very good. The only time that they really, you could maybe question, are some of the penalties. They've been flagged 3 times for pass interference. Here's another running play, this time by Zastro, and he carries it up to the 23-yard line. He gets stood up and driven backwards. Jason Tetuan in on the tackle once again for the Hornets. Clock rolling, 4:21 to go here in the second quarter. 28-17, Minnesota State. Hornet football brought to you by Emporia's destination for new Toyota, Dodge pre-owned vehicles and service. You can find them online at clintboyerauto.com.
Big third down here, Greg. If the Hornets can hold, they're likely going to get some fairly decent field position.
Mavericks facing 3rd and 6 from their own 24-yard line. 3 wide outs to the right. Single setback in the backfield with Paracchini. Here comes the pressure. Paracchini being chased. He's looking to throw the ball. He throws the ball, and it's dropped. Incomplete pass. It hit the turf. Unable to hang on to it was Bryce Duncan, and it's an incomplete pass. It would have been a first down.
James Junius was coming from the quarterback's rear there, Greg, and was putting some heat on him. The quarterback had to get rid of it, and he had to throw it while at a full sprint to his right.
And the Hornets force the Mavericks to 3 and punt as Mo Williams drops deep to receive this punt along with Kavaski Irvin, I believe. Here's the snap, and the kick is away. It's not a bad kick. Mo Williams lets it take a bounce, and it'll take a Maverick bounce, and it'll be down at the 27-yard line of Emporia State. So Hornets will have it 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line, trailing 28-17. 3:33 to play in the second quarter. NCAA Division II playoff action here in Mankato, Minnesota, Emporia State and Minnesota State. Minnesota State, the number 2 seed in Super Region 3. Emporia State, the number 7 seed.
Tell you what, Greg, what a big touchdown for Emporia State that last drive. They really needed to, switch the momentum, get back in that football game, and that's just what that did. So the defense causes a 3 and out, and we'll see if the offense can keep the momentum going here.
Antonio Brown in the backfield with Brent Wilson on first down. Brent Wilson play action. Throws the ball to the near sideline, and it's incomplete as Brent maybe had to throw it a little sooner than he wanted to. His pressure was coming from his left side, the right side of the defense. Joshua Gordon, the first team all-conference selection at defensive end, who coming into this game had 21 tackles for a loss and 14 quarterback sacks. Play action for Brent. Swings it out to Mo Williams, and as soon as he makes the catch at the 34-yard line, he goes down. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3 for Emporia State.
Still a great grab by Mo Williams. He took a shot, Greg, but he hung on to that football. That is a great catch. Great concentration.
3rd and 4, or 3rd and 3 for Emporia State. Brent Wilson to throw, has some time. Being flushed from the pocket. He throws it down the field. Kavaski Irvin was open, but the pass was underthrown, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, just a bad throw, Greg. Brent was running to his left. He's a right-handed quarterback, so he did not get a lot on that, and it came up just a little bit short.
And now we've got some little bit of overboiling between the two teams as Kavaski Irvin was down the turf after making the tackle, and he was getting roughed up by a couple of defenders. And his teammates were coming to his help, and I don't know if Kavaski was trying to strip the ball away from the player who picked off the pass, but that may have been the case too, and that may have rankled some feathers, but order is restored, and we can get back to football. The Mavericks with their 2nd interception. They'll have the ball at the Emporia State 48-yard line. Kavaski was open, but Brent Wilson just underthrew that one.
Well, he had 2 receivers open over there, Greg, but like I say, he was running to his left and a right-handed thrower. It's tough to get a lot on that throw, and came up a little bit short.
Play action for Paracchini. He's going deep downfield. The pass is going to be caught and a penalty marker come out. This should be offensive pass interference as the receiver shoved off.
Well, we'll see, and there should have been a hold back there, Greg, as the Emporia State defensive end trying to rush was James Junius was putting some heat on. He would have had a lot more heat on if his jersey wasn't about pulled off, and that was right in front of the referee, and we'll see what the call is down here.
It is pass interference against the offense. As Ty Dennis, the receiver who caught the pass, got a little shove before he made the catch, and the officials saw that one, and that'll be a penalty that'll move the ball back to the Minnesota State 37-yard line.
Well, a fortunate call for the Hornets there. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left, and that backs the Mavericks up as it's now 1st and 25.
For Minnesota State from their own 37-yard line. Paracchini, the quarterback, works out of the shotgun. Zastro, the running back. Paracchini, draw play. Zastro, he carries it up to the 40 or 39-yard line for a gain of 2. Cole Shanky, Dominic Jones, along with Eddie Vincent in on the tackle for Emporia State after a gain of 2 on the play.
Mavericks with 3 timeouts left. Emporia State with 2. 2:08 left to go here.
Clock rolling. Hornet football being brought to you by McKenzie Pest Control. Pest free the best it can be. Call McKenzie at 342-4222. Second down, 23 for the Mavericks from their own 39-yard line. Paracchini takes the snap, looking to throw. Now he's going to run the ball. Up to the 40-yard line, 42-yard line, then taken down. There to make the tackle for Emporia State, Cole Shanky with help from Jason Tetuan, and a timeout's going to be used by Minnesota State here as the Mavericks will be facing 3rd and long from their own 46-yard line, or 44-yard line, excuse me.
That was taken by Emporia State, Greg.
Taken by Emporia State.
Yeah. It's going to be 3rd and very long. 3rd down and 23 to go. So Emporia State's hoping to hold on 3rd and maybe have a little time left on the clock to get some points.
28-17, Minnesota State with the lead. 1:43 to play here in the first quarter. Emporia State struck first. Fumble recovery for a touchdown, not even a minute into the first quarter. But Minnesota State would answer with a interception return for a touchdown. And then they would score a couple of touchdowns in a row to take a 14-7 lead. Emporia State would get a field goal, making it 14-10. And the Mavericks made it 21-10 on a 6-yard touchdown pass and went up 28-10 on a 7-yard touchdown run. But then a 43-yard touchdown pass from Brent Wilson to Kavaski Irvin made it 28-17. Here, the Mavericks facing 3rd and 18 from their own 44-yard line. Paracchini takes the snap, has time, throws the pass. It's going to be caught, but not enough for a first down. Making the catch was Bryce Duncan, and as soon as he catches it, he gets hit. And he'll be at least 14 yards shy of the first down, maybe even 15 yards shy of the first down as the ball is spotted at the Minnesota State 48-yard line.
Timeout taken by Emporia State.
The Hornets use their final timeout of the first half. Stops the clock with 1:34 to play, and they will get the ball back. And you'd like to maybe build some momentum going into the locker room. Coming into this game, both teams plus on the giveaway takeaway. Emporia State was +6, and Minnesota State was +9 coming into this game. So far today, Minnesota State is +1 in the giveaway takeaway. They have 2 interceptions. Emporia State with a fumble recovery that was returned for a touchdown. Minnesota State has a interception returned for a touchdown. Along with Ron Thomas, Greg Ray. Ron Thomas on the sidelines. Our sideline updates brought to you by John North Ford, Lincoln, and Nissan. Sales, parts, and service since 1963. Now the Mavericks getting set to punt the ball away. Kavaski Irvin and Mo Williams deep to receive the punt. Here's the snap back, and the kick is away. High kick, fair catch called for by Kavaski Irvin. And he makes the catch at the 18-yard line, or make that the 13-yard line, excuse me. So the Hornets have 1:32 in which to go. $87 yards.
We'll see what the offense can do. It was a big play, big touchdown, the last drive for the Hornets to really get back in this football game. They were pretty close to being almost KO'd, Greg. So, kind of akin to taking a standing 8 count, but a big touchdown. Wilson to Kavosky Irvin. That last drive, and we'll see how much they have left. Not a lot of time, minute 32, no timeouts left.
Mitchell Foot, Mo Williams, wide to the right, to the left side. Anthony Buffalo Mead and Kavosky Irvin. Antonio Brown in the backfield for Emporia State. Brent Wilson to throw. Little dumps it underneath, intended for Kavosky Irvin. Can't hang on to it. Pass falls incomplete.
That would be a tough catch for Kavosky. He was, stretched all the way he could and trying to pull it in with 2 hands and just able to get his fingertips on it as Brent had something on that football.
Makes it 2nd and 10 for Emporia State. On 2nd and 10 from the 12. Brent Wilson to throw. Has time. Throws it far sideline. Pass caught by Mo Williams. It gets hit out of bounds. It'll be a first down as he makes the catch at the 28-yard line.
Good timing around by Brent Wilson to Mo Williams, who did a good job to keep his feet in and then get out of bounds.
Minute 23 to go here in the second quarter. 28-17, Minnesota State. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw, being flushed from the pocket. Now being chased, he throws the ball sideline, caught by Mo Williams. He'll get out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for Emporia State. So nice job of working the sidelines by Mo Williams.
Yeah, good job by Brent Wilson to, that was his third option. Bought himself some time in the backfield.
Brent Wilson again to throw. Has time, steps up in the pocket. He throws the ball down the field. Caught by Mitchell Foot at the 50-yard line. He'll go down at the Minnesota State 49.
Looks like we have a Maverick down.
Get up quickly. Clock rolling. 1:09 to go. Emporia State out of timeouts. Brent Wilson. We got a timeout taken by Minnesota State before the ball is snapped. Stops the clock with 1:03 to go here in the second quarter. 28-17. Emporia State trailing Minnesota State.
Good job by Brent Wilson to lead the Hornets. They started this drive back inside the 20-yard line, and back inside, was it inside the 15, Graves, at the 13-yard line where they started this drive?
Yeah, it is. Hey, here's a score from Koch Arena. 14:56 to play, first half. Wichita State leading Emporia State 5-4.
5-4 early, all right.
Yeah. You can hear that game. Tune in at halftime. You can flip it over to KVOE, 1400 AM, 96.9 FM. And then join us for the second half. But still 1:03 to go here in the first half here. And also later on this afternoon over at White Auditorium, the Emporia State Lady Hornets, the number 1 ranked Lady Hornets in action as they take on Oklahoma Science and Arts. That game will tip off at 4:30. Here, Brent Wilson has an empty backfield. 3 wideouts to the near side. That's to the left. Anthony Buffalo Meat, Mo Williams, and Kavosky Irvin. Mitchell Foot to the far side.
With Antonio Brown.
With Antonio Brown. Brent Wilson throws it down the field. Pass caught by Kavosky Irvin. He's at the 25. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. The 5. He takes it in. Touchdown, Kavosky Irvin. Wow!
What a move by Kavosky Irvin. What 2 moves by Kavosky Irvin. He's left 2 Mavericks in his wake. Both are finally trying to get up. What a couple of great moves on a wonderful throw by Brent Wilson to his senior counterpart, Kavosky Irvin.
Wow. And Kavosky showing why he's one of the top receivers in the MIAA and in the nation. A 48-yard scoring strike from Brent Wilson to Kavosky Irvin. And that's covering some real estate. If you're thinking of buying or selling your home, call Jeff, Deb, or Bree Williams of Eck Real Estate at 341-SOLD. That's 341-7653.
I'll tell you what, Greg, Kavosky made like 4 Mavericks miss after he caught that football. What what moves he put on the secondary of Minnesota Mankato, and one of the Maverick defenders still on the ground. Looks like he hurt an ankle or twisted a knee, but he is up on his...
That's Corey Brent, the safety, the honorable mention all-conference safety for Minnesota State. As the catch was made, and it looked like he was going to get lit up, Kovaski, as soon as he made the catch.
Well, he was hit initially, Greg, pretty hard, but he stayed on his feet and then beat 3 more Mavericks with stunning moves. Stunning.
And Emporia State, an extra point away from trailing by 4 with 52 seconds to go in the quarter. What a half of football. On to attach the extra point, Austin Morton. Out of the hole to Brent Wilson. Snap is back, placement down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 28-24 our score. 52 seconds to go, second quarter. Boy, the Hornets come storming back.
Well, Greg, they had just over a minute, to go in the first half, and they're inside the 15-yard line, their own 15. What a drive.
A 48-yard scoring pass from Brent Wilson to Kovaski Irvin that caps off a 5-play, 87-yard drive. Took 40 seconds off the clock. As the Hornets have climbed to within 4 here at the end of the second quarter, they still have to kick off and still have to defend for 52 seconds. But they have turned it around, and they will get the ball to start the third quarter.
Well, Greg, it was just a few minutes ago. The Emporia State Hornets were down 28-10.
Yes, they were.
But their last 2 possessions, 2 big scores. Brent Wilson to Kovaski Irvin. And there is new life, new lights, new game.
As the Hornets have found the big play here in this ball game.
Well, Kovaski Irvin, it was a good throw by Brent, but that play was virtually all Kovaski. He took a big hit and then put Greg. I don't know what you thought of those moves, but that was pretty awesome stuff.
You needed some NFL music in the background while he was doing that. When you watch it in slow mo, get some of that NFL film highlight music in the background, and you'll have the perfect highlight reel for Kovaski Irvin. He has a 43-yard pass reception for a touchdown and a 48-yard scoring pass reception. Here's the approach and the end over end kick. It'll be fielded at the 15-yard line, returned up to the 20, 25, 30-yard line down the sideline, and then get ushered out of bounds. On the kick return was Taylor Johnson, and the Mavericks will have the ball in pretty good field position with 46 seconds to go, and they do have 2 of their timeouts left. So they can possibly put together a scoring drive of their own if they wanted to. And that's why Emporia State's defense really needs to step up here. Ball will be spotted at the 40. 28-24 Minnesota State. As Nick Pericini leads his team onto the field, he'll send single receiver off to the right, twin receivers to the left. Running back in the backfield, Chad Zastro. Receiver in the slot, that's Bryce Duncan. Slot to the right. Pericini takes the snap, play action, has time. He's going deep over the middle. Pass is going to be caught for a first down at the Emporia State 40-yard line. Catch made by Brent Esser. Tackle made by J.P. Lorenz. Clock continues to roll as they set the sticks. 38 seconds to go in the half. Pericini again to throw. This time he sets up. He throws the ball down the field. It's intercepted. J.P. Lorenz reached up and snagged it out of the air and took it away from Brent Esser, and the Hornets get the turnover.
With 30 seconds left, Greg, and that was due to big-time heat being put on by the Emporia State defensive line. The quarterback took quite a shot as he just had to get rid of it, and J.P. Lorenz is there. So J.P., who returned a fumble for a touchdown in the first half, now gets a pick.
His second interception of the season, and the Hornets had the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. 30 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if the Hornets try to go for broke here. Antonio Brown on the backfield. Twin receivers off to the left. Stack formation. Twin receivers to the right. Spread formation. Snap back to Brent Wilson. He's being flushed from the pocket. He throws the ball down the field. He throws it away. He threw it just as he was being tackled. It'll be an incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 26 seconds to go in the quarter.
Well, we'll see what Emporia State does now. Now with 26 seconds left, if they just want to kill the clock and go in, because they will get the kick to start the second half.
28-24 our score. Minnesota State with a lead. Emporia State with two big scoring pass plays here late in the second quarter. Both to Kavosky Irvin. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun. Has some time, slings it underneath, making the catch. Be Antonio Brown across the 25 up to the 27-yard line. Gain of only 2. Clock rolling 14 seconds, and Emporia State can just let the clock expire if they so desire. And that's what they're going to do. Emporia State will let the clock wind down and expire. 30 minutes in the book, and what a wild 30 minutes of football in this NCAA Division II playoff game. As we go to the locker room, Emporia State trailing Minnesota State 28-24. What an impressive first half of football.
Tell you what, Greg, what a big last two scoring drives by Emporia State to get them right back in this football game.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for Emporia State as Ron Thomas catches up with Emporia State head football coach Garen Higgins. Our halftime update with Coach Higgins brought to you by Linhart Liquor in Lebo, your tailgate headquarters. Open 7 days a week, open Sundays noon to 6. Just off the I-35 exit with a convenient drive-through. That's Linhart Liquor in Lebo. As Coach Garen Higgins waiting to get free. And let's go down to, Coach Higgins not quite ready to talk just yet as he's talking to his coaches about what he wants them to do. Let's go down to Rod.
All right, so a big second half of second quarter, Coach. You're right in it. Your thoughts in the first half?
Well, we just need to get both sides of the football playing together in the third and fourth quarter instead of, we couldn't move the ball very well in the first quarter, and our defense is playing outstanding. And then all of a sudden we get in a rhythm offensively in the second quarter, and we're having a hard time stopping them. So we just need to put it together. We're right in the game. We're right where we want to be.
All right. Good luck in the second half, Coach. Thanks. All right, Coach Garen Higgins joining us just before halftime, guys. As Emporia State, Greg, like I said earlier, they took a standing 8 count. It looked like this could be almost finished at 28-10, but 2 late second quarter touchdowns, Wilson to Kavosky, and it's a brand new ball game.
Brand new ball game it is. Our halftime visit with Coach Garen Higgins brought to you by Linhart Liquor in Lebo, your tailgate headquarters. Open 7 days a week. Open Sundays from noon to 6, just off the I-35 exit with a convenient drive-through. That's Linhart Liquor in Lebo. 28-24 is our halftime score. Minnesota State leading Emporia State.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU. At Emporia State University, you can investigate your interests, discover your dreams, and pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit. Emporia State University. All work and no play? No way! There's lots to do. On campus. Around town. All around. You're gonna love it here at ESU. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
crucial yards after catch by Mitchell Foote.
1st and 10 for Emporia State. Ball spotted at their own 27-yard line. Brent Wilson again out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hornets pick up the blitz. Brent to throw. Pass caught. Mo Williams, 50, 45, 40, 30, 25, 15, 10. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Emporia State. A 73-yard scoring pass play from Brent Wilson to Mo Williams, and the Hornets have recaptured the lead.
He just had one guy to beat, Greg, and that was speed. They got one hand on him, but he did a good job to get out of the grasp. And Mo Williams from Brent Williams, Greg, to the house. From Brent Wilson, I should say, and the Hornets are back on top.
That is covering some serious real estate. And if you're thinking of buying or selling, call Jeff, Deb, or Bree Williams of Eck Real Estate at 341-SOLD. That's 341-7653. The extra point attempt is good by Austin Morton, and Emporia State now leads it 31-28 with 11:16 to play in the third quarter. Hornet football brought to you by Avco Wholesale Foods, offering exceptional service and quality to the food service industry. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
Emporia State University. All work and no play? No way! There's lots to do. On campus. Around town. All around. You're gonna love it here at ESU. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit. At Emporia State University, you can. Investigate your interests. Discover your dreams. And pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Black and gold, through and through. Mix 104.9.
Back at Blakesley Stadium, 31-28, Emporia State with a lead. Here's the kick from Emporia State. It'll be returned on a short kick by Brendan Crystal, and he gets knocked out of bounds at the Minnesota State 38-yard line, so they'll have pretty good field position to start this drive. But Emporia State goes 83 yards, 3 plays, and a 73-yard scoring pass from Brent Wilson to Mo Williams, giving Emporia State a 31-28 lead over Minnesota State. On first down, play action for Paracchini. Throws it near side. Pass intercepted! J.P. Lawrence with his second interception of the ball game. Third turnover for Emporia State. As he comes down with it, he's hobbling a little bit. He goes out of bounds after he hit the sideline, and the Hornets will have the ball at their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, great job by J.P. Lorenz again, as the pass was kind of floated out there, Greg. There wasn't a lot of zip on it, so it gave J.P. a chance to put a move on the football, and he certainly did. He did a great job to go up and just flat out get it, and this puts the Hornet offense in pretty good field position, but lately that really hasn't mattered for Emporia State. Looks like Minnesota Mankato looks like an offensive lineman down.
Yeah, unfortunately, talking with Coach Todd Hoffner earlier in the week about this game, and he said he has 9 players who were in the starting lineup in game 1 that are on the injured list and are not able to play right now, and you don't like to see that happen to any team. And Emporia State has their own share of players that have been hobbled by injuries and had playing time cut short by injuries. But in games like this, in any game, you really don't like to see the injuries, even though
you don't.
Even though injuries are a part of the game of football. You never like to see this happen.
I'll tell you, J.P. Lorenz having quite a game, Greg. He, of course, opens up the first series, returning a fumble, over 40 yards for a touchdown to put the Hornets up, and that is his second pick. So he's returned a fumble for a touchdown and has 2 INTs. So J.P. Lorenz, one of the Hornets starting safeties, obviously making a difference here today.
Also just receiving word that Brent Wilson now is the Emporia State, school record holder for most passing yards, as he had just broken the record held by Tyler Eckenrode, as that 73-yard scoring strike helped him break the record as they continue to work on the injured Maverick down below us. Gives us a chance to tell you that Hornet football is being brought to you by Clint Boyer Autoplex, Emporia's destination for new Toyota, Dodge, pre-owned vehicles in service. You can find them online at clintboyerauto.com.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU. At Emporia State University, you can investigate your interests, discover your dreams, and pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Got the injured player. It is Herschel Prater, who is the left tackle for Minnesota State. He's the one that's injured. As I guess you could say, Blakely Stadium has gone library quiet as they await the injury news. Hopefully,
well, like you say, they've got him sitting up. I think they're bringing out a couple of his teammates to help get him off the field. They don't have a cart or anything out there, which is good news. So it would appear to be.
Yeah, they're helping.
They got him up on his feet.
Yes, they do, and that brings a great round of applause as everybody claps in support of Herschel Prater.
It looks like he's able to walk on both legs there, Greg. They're obviously he's pretty gingerly walking off, but it's good to see that he's able to put weight on both legs. So
he was a first-team all-conference selection at tackle, 6'6", 325, a senior from Ferguson, Missouri. So now the Hornets take over the football. 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line after the interception by J.P. Lawrence. The Hornets will send 4 wideouts to the left. And Denzel Strong in the backfield for Brent Wilson. Takes the high snaps, throws it near side, and the pass is broken up. Incomplete, intended for Mo Williams.
Yeah, they tried with the 4 out to the left, Greg. They're going to try a quick pass, a little wide receiver
screen.
Kind of semi-screen, but the pass was off and it looked like it was pretty well defended over there.
Yeah, very well defended by the purple-clad Mavericks. 2nd and 10 for Emporia State. Brent Wilson takes the snap, has time. Now he's being flushed from the pocket, eludes one defender. Now he can't get away from the second one, and he goes down back of the 35-yard line. There to pick up the quarterback sack for the Mavericks is Evan Parizo. 6'5", 275 sophomore from Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
Well, I think the Mavericks pretty fortunate. See, pump fake looked like somebody had a hold of Kowalski over there. The official did not see it. We're just waiting for that pump fake because they're waiting to jump those routes, Greg.
3rd and 22 for Emporia State from their own 35-yard line. Brent Wilson going through the sides with his coaches. Play clock down to 6. Takes the high snap. Steps up in the pocket. Now looking to run. Throws the ball down the field. Mo Williams catches it. He'll go out of bounds, though, at the Minnesota State 45-yard line. He'll be shy of the first down by 2 yards.
Boy, what a throw by Brent Wilson on the run, Greg. And a good job of adjusting to the football by Mo Williams, I'll tell you. And they just about picked up 22. They just got 20 on it. And given this field position, looks like the Hornets going to go.
That they will. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun. Mavericks showing blitz. Play clock down to 8. Now down to 5. 3, 2, snap is back. Brent to throw. Down the far sideline. Passes caught in stride. Mitchell Foot down the sideline. He goes out of bounds at the Minnesota State 13-yard line.
Tell you what, Greg, they just needed 2, but they went down the sidelines. A streaking Mitchell Foot who had 2 defenders on him. Ball was perfectly placed by Brent Wilson and a wonderful over-the-shoulder catch by Mitchell Foot.
Hornets are in the red zone. Great opportunity to score. You can too when you choose ValueNet today. Running play up the middle. Antonio Brown, and he runs into Caleb Wendricks, the 6'1", 340-pound senior, and gets blown up at the line of scrimmage.
They weren't fooled by that.
No, they weren't. 9:20 to go, third quarter, 31-28. Emporia State with a lead. Hornets have the ball, facing 2nd and 10 at the Maverick 13-yard line. Kavosky Irvin, Anthony Buffalo Meat, Mitchell Foot to the left, to the right side, Mo Williams. Antonio Brown in the backfield with Brent Wilson. Brent Wilson to throw, has time to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, intended for Mitchell Foot. He was trying to lead him and just led him a little bit too much.
Boy, he had some zip on that football, too.
Yeah.
Mitchell had to go low to get that. We've seen Mitchell go high with the one-handed grabs. He got his paw on it, but that's about it.
Anthony Buffalo Meat leaves the lineup, replaced by Landon Nolt. Hornets facing 3rd and 10 from the Maverick 13. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun. Brings Kavosky Irvin in motion. Little shovel pass to Antonio Brown. He'll take it in. Touchdown, Emporia State. A 13-yard shovel pass from Brent Wilson to Antonio Brown, and the Hornets add 6 more.
Tell you what a great call. What a great call that was, Greg. They were not looking for that Antonio Brown. Brent Wilson hopped up a couple of steps. Nice shovel to Antonio, who had plenty of room to run right up the middle, and the Emporia State Hornets add another 6.
On to attach the extra point for Emporia State will be Austin Morton out of the hole to Brent Wilson. The interceptions turned into points. The extra point attempt is up, and the extra point attempt is good. And Emporia State leads it 38-28 with 8:52 to play in the third quarter. Wow, what a drive by Emporia State. Some big plays at key times, and Emporia State now has a 10-point lead, their biggest of the ball game.
Tell you what, they get that big 4th down play, Greg. They only needed 2 yards, and they go for a streaking Mitchell Foot down the sideline. What a gutsy throw by Brent Wilson, which was right on the money. And now the Emporia State Hornets has scored 28 unanswered points here, Greg.
That 32-yard pass play to Mitchell Foot set it all up, and that's another one of those big plays. If you're thinking of selling some real estate, see or call Jeff, Deb, or Bree Williams of Eck Real Estate at 341-SOLD. That's 341-7653. Emporia State has had a lot of big plays today. That scoring drive, 7 plays, 53 yards, 2:14 off the clock, and a 13-yard shovel pass from Brent Wilson to Antonio Brown. And the Hornets lead at 38-28. Hornet football being brought to you by Bunge North America, enhancing lives by improving the global agribusiness and food production chain. As Hornets get set to kick it off, here's the kick. It's an end-over-end kick, angled to the far sideline. It'll be fielded and then going out of bounds at the 18-yard line. After fielding the kick was Connor Cummings for Minnesota State. So Hornets get a break there.
Yeah, the momentum carried him out of bounds. If he would have let that ball hit, it probably would have went out of bounds. But he fielded it cleanly, and his momentum carried him out of bounds. So fortunate for the Hornets, and the Hornet defense has been money here in the third quarter, Greg.
8:52 to play, third quarter, 38-28 Emporia State. Minnesota State has the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Play action for Pericini. Here comes a blitz. He goes, misses. The Hornets miss him twice. He throws it near sideline. The pass is going to be incomplete, intended along the near sideline for Ty Dennis. Fortunately, good coverage by Emporia State secondary kept him from hanging on to the pass. And the Hornets, I don't know how they didn't get a hold of Pericini and sack him, but he slipped through the grass of 2 Hornet defenders and kept that play alive.
Yeah, a couple had a pretty good shot at him, Greg, but just couldn't come away with it.
Makes it 2nd and 10 for the Mavericks from their own 18. Parancini out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw. A little swing pass out to the far side. Line is caught by Ty Dennis, and then he goes out of bounds. Coverage provided by Emporia State's A.J. West. That'll be a gain of 8 yards on the play, making it 3rd down and, well, make it 9 yards on the play, making it 3rd and 1 for the Mavericks. Ball spotted at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, the clock operator now is a little slow on the let's get the clock going button, Greg.
A running play up the middle. That'll be a carry by Zastro. He'll have the 1st down as he carries it up to the 29-yard line. J.P. Lawrence coming up to make the tackle for Emporia State from his safety spot.
2-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Mavericks.
38-28 Emporia State. Clock rolling with 8:10 to go, 3rd quarter. Connor McKean, single wide receiver to the right. Brent Esser, single receiver to the left. Tight end in motion, left now back to the right. Back to pass, Pierczynski being tracked down from behind, gets away from Dominic Jones. Now he fakes the throw and gets shoved out of bounds at the 30-yard line. As there to chase him out of bounds was Cole Shanky. And a gain on the play of only 2 yards on the carry, making it 2nd down and 8.
Tell you what, Emporia State defensively done a good job putting pressure on the quarterback. They have flushed him out of the pocket a number of times and not letting him escape for much. 2 yards is all he could muster.
2-yard gain on the play, 2nd down.
Connor McKean this time wide out to the right side along with Esser, single receiver to the left. On the quarterback keeper, this one goes nowhere as Pierczynski is caught from behind, helping lead the charge for Emporia State. Donovan Walker with help from Eddie Vincent.
Good job of the interior of that defensive line again, Greg. Nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Emporia State has done a really nice job of stopping the quarterback run. They were gashed last week by Nebraska Kearney's quarterback.
Yeah, in the first half, but they did a better job in half number 2, and they've looked good today.
Single receiver to the near side, Ty Dennis. Twin receivers to the far side. 3rd down and 8. Pierczynski to throw. The pass is tipped and almost intercepted. A penalty marker comes out, and the coverage were provided by Trey Dickerson. And one of the officials is going to say it was pass interference on Emporia State.
Oh, no. Boy, that looked like great coverage again to me, Greg. He went for the football.
Now the officials holding is going to be the penalty on Emporia State, not pass interference.
Man, that's a tough call.
Yeah, that is, because that
is a tough call.
Minnesota State would have to punt the ball away. Instead, they get a 1st down, and the ball spotted at their own 41-yard line. Clock stop with 6:47 to play, 3rd quarter. 38-28, Emporia State with a lead. NCAA Division II football playoff action here in Mankato, Minnesota. The Mavericks will send twin receivers off to the left side, single receiver to the right side. That's Ty Dennis. Shotgun. Little swing pass, and it's dropped, incomplete. Intended receiver Brent Esser, the junior out of Wausau, Wisconsin. And it makes it 2nd down and 10. He was open and had a chance to run, and he may have taken his eyes off the pass a little bit.
Looked like he wasn't really ready for it either,
yeah.
Greg. It was maybe there a little quicker than he thought it was going to be there.
Making it 2nd and 10 for the Mavericks from their own 41-yard line. Get empty backfield for Nick Pierczynski. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Here comes the blitz. Gets past 2 defenders as they miss him. Now here comes some more pressure, and finally he gets tackled. Ball comes free. Hornets pick it up. Go down the sideline.
Donovan Walker.
Donovan Walker recovers the fumble as Pierczynski gets hit. He fumbles the ball, and the Hornets recover it again.
Yeah, Pierczynski, Greg, it was right in front of me. He looked like he wanted to pick his arm up and try to throw it, but it was knocked out of his hands before he could do it. If he would have went down, it would have been the sack, but he tried to make something happen, and the Hornet defenders had him from behind, and it was Jordan Robinson who was putting the heat on, and then Donovan Walker picked up the ball and ran it down to the 15-yard line.
So the Hornets are in the red zone. They have a great opportunity to score, and you can too. Choose ValueNet today. 6:29 to go here in the third quarter. 38-28, Emporia State with a lead. And another turnover, the fourth forced turnover of the afternoon. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun, takes the snap, play action, or handoff goes to Antonio Brown, looking for some running room. He goes nowhere as he maybe picks up a half yard on the play. Gets to the 15-yard line. The ball was spotted just a little bit behind the 15.
Tell you what, the defensive line in Emporia State, Greg, has been putting the heat on the quarterback. He doesn't have a lot of time to stand back there and throw. And, of course, the Mavericks just lost their starting left tackle, too, which is not helping that situation any.
No, it's not. Brent Wilson on 2nd and 10. Takes the high snap, play action, rolling to his left, throws the ball to the end zone, passes short, underthrown. Open was Kavoski Irvin. The defender was behind him, and the pass just a little underthrown by Brent Wilson. Incomplete pass makes it 3rd and 10. Now the Hornets have had 2 interceptions, and 2 fumble recoveries. Here they're facing 3rd and 10 from the Maverick 15-yard line, leading 38-28. Brent Wilson has time to throw. Throws it over the middle. Pass caught by Kavoski Irvin. He's at the 10. He's at the 5-yard line. He will take it in for the touchdown. Emporia State. Kavoski Irvin finds his way into the end zone.
I'll tell you what, he has been a Baryshnikov here today, Craig. Caught the football, stopped, danced, made some moves, and takes it in the last 5 yards when I didn't think he had any room to do so.
I thought he might get stopped at the 5-yard line, but he finds a way to get into the end zone, and the Hornets add to their lead. With 5:42 to play in the third quarter, they're up 44-28. This after another fumble recovery. The last 2 scores came off of turnovers. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good. 45-28 Emporia State with 5:42 to play in the third quarter. Hornet football brought to you by Emporia Physical Therapy. For your family's physical therapy needs, choose PT Associates of Emporia. Emporia Physical Therapy. Call them at 620-208-7878 or visit ptemporia.com. Let's take this time out. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU.
The best it can be. Black and gold, through and through. Mix 104.9.
3 plays, 15 yards, a 15-yard pass from Brent Wilson to Kavoski Irvin, and Kavoski with his 3rd touchdown pass reception of the afternoon. And Emporia State leads at 45-28 with 5:42 to play, third quarter. Here's the kick. It's a short kick, fielded at the 20-yard line. Across the 30-yard line, and that's about as far as the return gets for the Mavericks, and they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Here in the third quarter, Emporia State has a pass interception from J.P. Lorenz. They end up scoring on a touchdown pass to Kavoski Irvin, or to shovel pass to Antonio Brown. And then another fumble recovery for Emporia State set up a 15-yard scoring play for Emporia State. Now the Mavericks will have the ball trailing 45-28 to Emporia State. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New quarterback.
Ricky Lloyd, the new quarterback for the Mavericks. He's looking to throw. Pass over the middle is going to be caught. Making the catch will be Taylor Johnson, and Johnson across the 40 all the way up to the 42-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12 yards on the pass play.
I'll tell you what, the number 2 defense in the country here, Greg, is learning a little about Emporia State. That's 35 unanswered points for the Hornets.
They were trailing at one time 28-10. Here's a running play by Lloyd to the left side. He has a little seam. He's across the 50-yard line into Emporia State territory and goes down at the 45-yard line. Ricky Lloyd, 6'3", 210 junior out of Concord, California, came in with 299 yards rushing and had thrown for 892 yards. First and 10.
He's a bigger quarterback, long and lanky.
First and 10 for the Mavericks from the Emporia State 45-yard line. Lloyd rolling to his left. He's looking to throw. Throws the ball down the field. The pass is going to be, is it caught? They say yes at the 30-yard line of Emporia State. Brent Esser making the catch in front of a wanted defender, and Minnesota State picking up the tempo offensively.
Well, they're feeling a little urgency now, trailing 45-28 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
I don't think they've trailed by this much at all this season. Lloyd takes the snap. He's going to run the ball himself. He stumbles and goes down, and making sure he doesn't pick up any extra yardage for Emporia State. Coming up to make the stop, Cole Shanky, and a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, great job from his left linebacker spot, Greg, as they tried the fake up the middle, and Cole had no part of that, wanted no part of that, and had the quarterback in his sights.
Makes it second down and 12 for the Mavericks from the Emporia State 32-yard line. They'll send twin receivers off to the left side. Ty Dennis along with Brent Esser. Single receiver to the right, Taylor Johnson. Chad Zastro in the backfield looking to throw. Lloyd, he's being flushed. He's going to get sacked back at the 38-yard line. 4 gold jerseys all around him.
Cole Shanky first, Jason Tetuan second, Greg.
And also helping out to get there defensively for Emporia State from his down lineman spot, Brandon Allen. And a loss all the way back. They'll give him the progress up to the 37-yard line, making it 3rd and long for the Mavericks. 3rd and 17. This time Dennis and Esser again to the right side. To the left side, Taylor Johnson. Back to pass once again, Lloyd. Has some time, throws it. The pass is going to be caught, but well short of the first down as making the catch will be Taylor Johnson at the 32-yard line of Emporia State. It'll bring up 4th down and 12.
Well, and you think at this point, probably a little far for the field goal, so it looks like they are going to go for it here.
That they will on the season, 7 of 13 on 4th down, the Mavericks. Lloyd out of the shotgun looking to throw, has some time in the middle. Pass is going to be caught. It's going to be for 1st down. Making the catch in front of J.P. Lorenz. That'll be Bryce Duncan. And the ball caught at the 16-yard line. Haunted Football being brought to you by Mackenzie Pest Control. Pest free the best it can be. They're your authorized firm for the Centricon Colony Elimination System. Call them at 342-4222. 2:28 to go here in the third quarter. 45-28 Emporia State. On 1st down, running play. Handoff to Zastro. Zastro across the 15 gets down to near the 13-yard line. Gain of 3 yards on the carry, making it 2nd down and 7. Well, almost give him a 4-yard gain on that one. 2nd down and 6. This time Johnson and Esser to the left side, to the right side, Ty Dennis. Ricky Lloyd, the quarterback, looking to throw. Now he's going to run the ball up the middle. He had a big hole. He's across the 10 and gets down to the 8-yard line and then driven down. He's going to be close to a 1st down. Clock rolling with 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. Dominic Jones saying he needs to come out. He'll be replaced. Coming onto the field, Brandon Allen. 3rd and 1, just shy of the 1st down. Again, Lloyd looking to run. He's going to get hit, and then he slips through a tackle, and then he'll get down to near the 5-yard line, and let's see where they mark him. They're going to mark him shy of the 1st down. He didn't quite get there. Well, nope, they're going to give him the forward progress to just between the 6 and the 5-yard line. So it is a 1st down for the Mavericks. 1st and goal, just shy of the 5-yard line. This time Dennis and Esser to the left, to the right side, Johnson. On the quarterback keeper, keeping the ball. Lloyd, he'll take it in for the touchdown on a 5-yard run. And the Mavericks march down the field and cut into this Emporia State lead.
Well, again, they benefit from a penalty called on Emporia State, Greg, and a big third down. Emporia State would have had them punting once again, but there was a holding call on Emporia State. So once again, the yellow flag helped out.
As the Mavericks look to make it a 10-point lead for Emporia State as we get to the end of this third quarter of play. Well, not enough guys are on the field for the Mavericks as the play clock is down to 8 seconds. They finally get an offensive lineman down there. 2, 1, and that's going to bring a delay of game on the Mavericks, and instead of the normal chip shot.
It will still be a chip shot.
Yeah, for most field goal kickers. As they move it back 5 yards. And this would, in essence, be a 25-yard field goal attempt or extra point attempt. Of course, straight on. It should be just the explanation point. Snap is back, and the extra point kick is high enough, and it is long enough, and it is good. 45-35 our score. Emporia State with the lead with 56 seconds to go in the third quarter.
There's a penalty marker.
And there
here,
is
Greg.
a penalty marker on the play. Let's let them sort this out. It's going to be encroachment on Emporia State. And the penalty is declined, and the extra point is good. 45-35 our score, 56 seconds to play in the third quarter. Hornet football being brought to you by McKenzie Pest Control. Pest free the best it can be. Your authorized firm for the Centricon Colony Elimination System. Call them at 342-4222. That scoring drive for the Mavericks. 69 yards, 11 plays, 4:39 off the clock, and a 5-yard touchdown run by Ricky Lloyd. Makes it a 10-point lead for Emporia State as the Hornets get set to get the ball back and see if they can't build on their lead. But 35 unanswered points for Emporia State. That goes back to the second quarter. Had them in front 45-28. And this is the first score for the Mavericks since the 6:09 mark of the second quarter. So Emporia State almost made it through the whole third quarter without giving up a score to the Mavericks. As Emporia State gets set to receive this kick, Antonio Brown, along with MJ Mathis, deep to receive this kick for Emporia State. As we are about set to get back underway. Here's the approach and the kick. A little squibber, takes a bounce, and it'll be picked up by Antonio Brown at the 10, up to the 20, 25, up to the 27-yard line, and Emporia State will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. So not a bad return for Antonio Brown. So Hornets will have the ball with 51 seconds to go in the third quarter, leading 45-35.
We'll have to keep the heat on, Greg. No time to take your foot off the pedal here.
No. Along with Ron Thomas, Greg Ray, Ron down on the sidelines. Our sideline updates brought to you by John North Ford, Lincoln and Nissan. Sales, parts, and service since 1963. Brent Wilson will have an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Brent Wilson takes the snap, has some time. Now being flushed from the pocket over the middle. Pass caught by Mo Williams at the 40-yard line. Up to the 45-yard line he goes. And that'll be a gain of 17 yards on the pass play from Brent Wilson to Mo Williams.
Great throw by Brent Wilson, too, surveying the entire field, Greg, and he had just enough time to get that pass to Mo Williams, who was open over the middle.
Connor Theroff comes in at the tight end spot. Kavosky Irvin wide to the right side. Twin receivers to the left. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun. Landon Nolt in the backfield with him. Game clock down to 23 seconds. Play clock down to 10. Brent takes the snap, running play. Landon Nolt looking for a hole. There's not one there. As he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Defensively up front, Jeffrey Raymond in on the tackle. One of the defenders lost his helmet. He'll have to leave the playing field, making it 2nd and 10 for Emporia State.
Going to be end of the quarter here.
And that will be the end of the third quarter of play. We go to the final 15 minutes of this NCAA Division II playoff game. Emporia State leading 45-35. Hornet football brought to you by Evco Wholesale Foods, offering exceptional service and quality to the food service industry. Let's pause 1 minute. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
Emporia State University. All work and no play? No way! There's lots to do. On campus. Around town. All around. You're gonna love it here at ESU. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit. At Emporia State University, you can investigate your interests, discover your dreams, and pursue your passions. The sky is the limit. When you start here, you'll be ready to go anywhere. Learn more and schedule your campus visit at emporia.edu/visit.
Your home for Hornet sports. Today's best hits. Mix 104.9.
45-35, Emporia State with a lead as we go to the fourth quarter on first down. Brent Wilson to throw. Throws it down the field. The pass is incomplete. Intended along the near sideline for Jordan Reed, and the pass was way overthrown. Incomplete pass, making it 3rd and 10 for Emporia State. Brent Wilson through 3 quarters. 26 of 36, 386 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's been sacked once. Kavaski Irvin, 5 catches, 128 yards, 3 touchdowns. Antonio Brown, 3 catches, 88 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brent Wilson on 3rd down. Twin receivers left, twin receivers right. 4-man front for the Mavericks. Brent has time to throw down the sideline. Pass caught. Mitchell Foot for the first down at the 40-yard line of Minnesota State. Goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Impossible to defend, Greg. Brent threw that 3 seconds before Mitchell was out of his break. That is timing. That is knowing your receiver, Greg.
1st and 10 for Emporia State. They mark him out of bounds at the Minnesota State 39-yard line. Brent Wilson takes the high snap. Running play. Landon Nolt straight ahead. Breaks a couple of tackles. Still on his feet. Down to the 30-yard line. Landon Nolt. A 9-yard gain on first down.
Boy, yards have been tough to come by for the Hornet running backs, especially up the middle, so that was nice to see.
That it was. 2nd down 2. Handoff again. Landon Nolt. He's hit, but he gets across the 30-yard line to the 28 to the 27-yard line almost. But it's a first down for Emporia State, and now the Hornets can put their ground game maybe a little in motion. They lead at 45-35 as we're underway in the fourth quarter.
That was just an amazing throw to Mitchell Foot, Greg,
Yeah.
to see him throw that football like 3 seconds before Mitchell even was out of his break. It's impossible to defend that if that ball's on.
Mitchell Foot, Kavaski Irvin to the left, to the right side. Jordan Reed and Anthony Buffalo meet. Landon Nolt in the backfield on 1st and 10 from the Maverick 28-yard line. Again, and this time the quarterback keeper, Brent Wilson, bounces off one would-be tackler and carries it down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 3 yards on the carry for Brent Wilson. Brent has already thrown 5 touchdown passes on the day. 3 of them to Kavaski Irvin. Antonio Brown has a shovel pass as well.
Denzel Strong and Antonio Brown both in, Greg, looked like.
Yes. Here's another running
Landon
play.
Nolt.
Landon Nolt. This time they try to run it to the right, and he only gets a couple of yards across the 25 down to the 24-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down We'll call it 5 yards for Emporia State, 3rd and 5. What it's doing is eating up time, 12:45 to play in the game. 45-35 Emporia State. Mitchell Foote wide to the right side this time. Brent Wilson changing the play. Takes the snap. Has time. Goes to the far side. Kavosky Irvin got turned around, and the pass is incomplete, and it brings up 4th down for Emporia State. You could see what he wanted to do. He had man-for-man coverage provided by Minnesota State's Ramil Harris, and he just got turned around that time, and Emporia State will send on the field goal team.
Well, we'll see what happens here, Greg.
Oh, yeah, we've seen some interesting things happen on field goal tries for Emporia State this season, haven't we?
Austin Morton, I know, in pregame was looking good from 45 yards out.
This will be a 41-yard attempt from the near hash. Reed Buckingham to snap it back to Brent Wilson. Snap is back, placement down, the kick is on the way. It has the distance, it has the accuracy, it is good.
Great kick.
A 41-yard field goal by Austin Morton, and Emporia State adds 3 more to the tally. 48-35, Hornets on top. Hornet football now brought to you by Emporia's Convention and Visitors Bureau, located in the Tressler Business Center at 719 Commercial. You can see them for help with meetings, conventions, and special event planning. Call them at 342-1803. So Emporia State scores first here in the 4th quarter, adding to their lead. They now lead at 48-35.
It's a big kick, Greg. 41-yard field goal. That's you'll take those anytime you can get them. And Austin Morton, has pretty much been a lock, and the Hornets do have a little breeze behind them here in the 4th quarter. But you noticed, on that offensive series, the Hornets were able to pick up a few first downs and take a little time off the clock.
That was a 49-yard 10-play, 3-minute, 34-second drive for Emporia State. So the Hornets adding to their lead as they get set to kick off to the Mavericks, as Justin Marche has it teed up at the 35-yard line. Here's the kick. It's a spinning kick and fielded at the 18-yard line. Up to the 30-yard line. Still on his feet down the near sideline. The kicker's the last guy. And he makes the tackle. Justin Marche makes the tackle on Connor Cummings, but the return takes it all the way to the Emporia State 35-yard line. The short kick did not work very well for Emporia State there, as the Mavericks will have the ball in tremendous field position. Now the Hornet defense needs to really rise to the occasion. They have a 2-touchdown lead with 12:07 to go. But the last time that Ricky Lloyd was out there to quarterback the team, he led him down the field for a score. He's back in at quarterback. He's going to run the ball. He has a nice blocking on the corner across the 30 and gets knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And that'll be close to a first down. That will be a first down for the Mavericks. So a 10-yard gain, make that an 11-yard gain for Ricky Lloyd. Now he's exposing some of what we saw from Nebraska Kearney a week ago. Lloyd again takes the snap. Play action, looking to throw, has time. He sets up, he goes to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. Little bit too high for the intended receiver in the end zone. Unable to come down with the reception was Ty Dennis.
Good coverage, though, by Emporia State, Greg. That throw would have had to have been perfect to be completed.
Makes it 2nd and 10 from the Emporia State 24-yard line. Clock stopped with 11:44 to play 4th quarter. Emporia State leading 48-35. On 2nd down, Lloyd takes the snap. Handoff, running play. Oh, big hole off the left side for Zastro, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown run by Chad Zastro, and the Mavericks are back in the ball game. It didn't take them long to score.
Gaping hole there, Greg. And it all started with that kick return that gave them great field position.
Yes, it did. And it didn't take him long to get it into the end zone. A couple of big scoring plays. This is a chance to make it a 6-point lead. Cut the deficit to 6. There's the extra point attempt. It's up and it is good. 48-42, Emporia State with a 6-point lead. Timeout on the field. Hornet football brought to you by Sears, your local hometown store then in Emporia that carries Craftsman, Kenmore, GE, Whirlpool, Sony, Maytag, and much more, all under one roof at 511 Commercial in downtown Emporia. Let's take this time out. You're listening to Hornet football on Mix 104.9.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU.
Today's best hits. Mix 104.9. KFFX. Emporia.
Now the Mavericks go 35 yards, 3 plays, 30 seconds off the clock, and a 32-yard run by or a 24-yard run by Chad Zastro, making it 48-42. Emporia State with the lead. Here's the kick. It's a spinning kick. It'll be fair caught at the 28-yard line. And Emporia State will have the ball 1st and 10 there. Nick Oliver made the fair catch for Emporia State. So the Hornets will take over with 11:37 to play in the fourth quarter, leading 48-42. Hornet football brought to you by Emporia State University, changing lives for the common good. Now Emporia State probably needs to put together another scoring drive here, or at least take a lot of time off the clock. Officials will put the ball.
Well, Minnesota has obviously scored their last 2 drives, so there's still plenty of time. So the Hornets need to keep the pressure on and get this football in the end zone.
And the hometown faithful starting to come to their feet as well. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun on 1st down. Takes the snap, play action. Here comes the blitz. He steps up. He's going to run the ball. He slides and goes down at the 28-yard line. A gain of maybe 2 on the play, making it 2nd down and 8.
Well, they're going with a 2 running back set that time again, Greg, with both Antonio Brown and Landon Nault in the backfield.
And they'll line up this time Anthony Buffalo meet and Mo Williams out to the right side, single receiver to the left. Snap back to Brent Wilson on the handoff to Antonio Brown. Off the left side this time. He carries it up to the 30-yard line, then gets driven backwards for a gain of only a few. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Emporia State. Hornets will now bring Mitchell Foote onto the field. Mitchell Foote and Kowalski Irvin will line up to the left. Mo Williams and Anthony Buffalo meet to the right. Landon Nault, the single setback. Brent Wilson out of the shotgun. Sends Landon Nault in motion. Brent takes the snap, throws the middle. The pass is going to be broken up. As soon as Mitchell Foote had it, he got hit. He couldn't hang on to it. He wouldn't have had the 1st down anyway. He made the catch at the 35-yard line, and this Maverick defense is stiffened up, and Emporia State will have to send on the punt team.
Yeah, just a bad offensive series by Emporia State, Greg, has changed their scheme a little bit, so now they've going to give it back to Minnesota Mankato, likely in very good field position, and still all day to play.
Deep to receive this kick for the Mavericks will be Brent Esser. Stands back at his own 30-yard line. Justin Marche to punt it away, gets it away, goes down, but he was not hit. Over the shoulder catch made by Esser. Sidesteps one defender, but can't get past the rest of them, and he'll go out of bounds near the 22-yard line. Downfield, getting the special teams tackle, Ty McKenzie, redshirt freshman out of Owasso, Oklahoma. But the Mavericks will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Emporia State leading 48-42 with 10:18 to play in the fourth quarter. Hornet football being brought to you by McKenzie Pest Control. Pest free the best it can be. They're your authorized firm for the Centricon Colony Elimination System. Call them at 342-4222. Now let's see if the Hornet defense can maybe come up with a stop and maybe get the ball back for the offense, leading by 6, 48-42. Ricky Lloyd, the quarterback, back to pass, has some time. He's going deep downfield. The pass is going to be caught in stride, going up high and pulling down the pass and taking it into Emporia State territory. Ty Dennis, he had size and position on Emporia State's A.J. West, and he finally is brought to a stop at the Emporia State 39-yard line.
Yeah, big play, perfect throw. Right on the money.
Now the Maverick faithful feeling like they've got a chance to get back in this and retake the lead here. Ricky Lloyd, he's going to run the ball, running to the near side. Gets to the corner, gets shoved out of bounds. But not until he carries it across the 35, and let's see where they mark him out of bounds at. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 31-yard line of Emporia State.
Hornet defense on their heels, Greg, and, you know, he's got all day to throw back there, too. He's had plenty of time. When he's wanted to throw, he's had plenty of time. And that heat the Hornet were putting on earlier is not there right now.
No. Gain of 7 makes it 2nd down and 3 for the Mavericks. Lloyd play action, sets up, he throws. The pass is caught in stride, going up and high and pulling it down. That'll be Bryce Duncan. And he had coverage that time from Emporia State's James Junius. The tight end was riding down the sideline, and they took advantage of the mismatch there. And the Mavericks have it 1st and goal at the 9 now. Well, they've kicked it into high gear since they changed quarterbacks. Ricky Lloyd has given them a spark. They're on the verge of trying to take the lead. Here's a running play. Handoff goes to Zastow, and he gets to the 10-yard line, and he loses a yard. So Emporia State got to him in a hurry that time and prevented him from gaining any yardage. Couldn't get the corner turn.
Good penetration by defensive line that time. Brandon Gantz limped off, Greg, before that last play.
2nd and goal for the Mavericks from
Marcus Houghton now in at safety for him.
2nd and goal from the 10 for the Mavericks. As Ricky Lloyd, the junior out of Concord, California, came in relief of Nick Paracchini, and he's led them on a couple of scoring drives here in this second half. Out of the shotgun, takes the snap, play action, rolling to his left. He's looking to throw, throws it to the end zone. The pass is caught, touchdown. The catch is made by Bryce Duncan. Josh Montagudo had position, but as he tried to stop and make the interception, he slipped and goes down, and the Mavericks have retaken the lead. They've tied the game for the time being. They're an extra point away from retaking the lead.
Yeah, the Emporia State defense has just been gashed the last 3 possessions, Greg.
They need to make some changes, and Emporia State's offense needs to come back to life. 8:27 to play in the game. On to attach the extra point. Alden Hayfar. The snap is back, the extra point attempt is up, and the extra point attempt is good. 49-48, Minnesota State has retaken the lead, 8:27 to play, 4th quarter.
Well, this hasn't been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about that.
No, it hasn't.
You know, both defenses have given up a ton of yardage, and Emporia State, which the defense looked very good in the 3rd quarter, has just succumbed to the new quarterback coming in, and he's made some nice throws. You have to give him that much, but, you know, the pressure that was being put on earlier is not there by Emporia State, and the offense has to get back down the field.
That drive, 5 plays, 79 yards, 1:51 off the clock. And the scoring play, 10-yard pass play from Ricky Lloyd to Bryce Duncan. And the extra point makes it 49-48, Minnesota State. What a wild afternoon for college football in this contest as Emporia State gets set to get the ball back. Hornets trailed at one time 28-10 in this game. They trailed at halftime 28-24. They would have a lead of 45-28 with 5:42 to play in the 3rd quarter. Here's the approach and the kick. It's a short end-over-end kick. Fair catch called for, made at the 25-yard line. Once again, making the fair catch for Emporia State, Nick Oliver, the junior out of Sanger, Texas. So the Hornets will have the ball, 1st and 10. And I believe they'll mark it at the 25-yard line. They'll put it on the close to the far hash.
Well, we'll see if the Hornet offense can come up with something now, Greg. They have obviously had success today, but they need to obviously put some more points on the board.
That they do.
Nothing safe right now.
Jordan Reed, Anthony Buffalo Meat, Mitchell Foote wide to the left side. Brent Wilson to throw. Being flushed from the pocket, he's going to be sacked. He'll be dropped for a 1-yard loss. So he tried to step up in the pocket, and now Minnesota State is starting to bring the house, putting a lot more pressure with their down linemen. And the offensive line needs to step up and make some blocks here. 2nd down and 11 for Emporia State. Empty backfield, 3 wideouts to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Brent Wilson takes the snap, has time, sets up, throws. The pass is incomplete, intended for Kavosky Irvin, thrown behind him.
Yeah, out of sync that time. We don't see that very often, but
no. And
Brent and Kavosky not on the same page.
And Mitchell Foote was about 5 yards further up the field. Looked like he was open momentarily. 3rd and 11 for Emporia State. Brent Wilson looks to the sideline. Kavosky Irvin, Mitchell Foote to the left. Anthony Buffalo Meat, Jordan Reed to the right. In the backfield, Landon Nolt to provide some coverage. Here's the pass over the middle. Pass is going to be incomplete, intended for Anthony Buffalo Meat. He had triple coverage that time and just couldn't come down with a reception. He would have had the 1st down, but it's an incomplete pass, and the Hornets have to punt.
Yeah, tough one there, but Brent had the ball where it needed to be, and Anthony had both hands on it. He was hit immediately, but those are the kind of catches that the Emporia State receivers have been coming up with this year, Greg, and have to kick it away.
And the Mavericks have found the big mo here in this 4th quarter. 7:42 to play in the game. 49-48, Minnesota State. Hornets to punt the ball away. They get the punt away. It'll be fielded at the 28-yard line, and Esser will go down there. Great coverage downfield for Emporia State. J.P. Lorenz got down the field in a hurry, and he makes a special teams tackle at the 28-yard line of Minnesota State. 7:33 to go. 49-48 Mavericks. Hornet football brought to you by Bunge North America. Enhancing lives by improving the global agribusiness and food production chain. Now, Hornet defense, it's your turn to step up again. So far, they haven't found a way to contain and stop Ricky Lloyd, who's come in relief out of the bullpen for the Mavericks. So he has directed 3 scoring drives in this second half. Mavericks on 1st down running play. Nice little hole off the right side for Chad Zastow, the senior from Rochester, Minnesota. Carries it across the 30 up to the 33-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 6.
Yeah, he had a nice hole there immediately. He hit it quick. Brandon Gentz is back in the lineup, Greg.
Brandon Gentz, J.P. Lorenz, the safeties. Josh Montagudo, Jason Tetwan, Cole Shanky, the linebackers. Trey Dickerson, A.J. West, the corners. Play action. Here comes a blitz. Ricky Lloyd, he fumbles the ball. It's free. It's picked up by Emporia State. And they got the big play they needed to. As Eddie Vinson picks up the fumble. Ricky Lloyd was trying to make something happen, and he lost control of the ball, and the Hornets recover it. They'll have it at the 18.
Good pressure that time on Lloyd by the Hornet defenders, Greg. You mentioned the blitz was coming. That was Jason Tetwan.
And the Hornets almost got to him, and then they were able to force another fumble. That's the third fumble recovery this afternoon for Emporia State, and they are in the red zone. Emporia State has a great opportunity to score, and you can too when you choose ValueNet today. Mo Williams, Kavosky Irvin, Mitchell Foote, wide out to the right side. Tight end to the left. Landon Olt, the running back for Brent Wilson in the shotgun. Hornets trailing 49-48, 6:45 to play. Running play, Landon Olt. He gets hit in the backfield almost as soon as he grabs the handoff, and he'll gain maybe a half a yard on the play.
Well, he was fortunate he hung on. That's the big thing, because you're right, Greg. As soon as he got the handoff, he was leveled and hit hard. So the Hornets fortunate they don't fumble it right back.
Now checking into the lineup, Danzel Strong. He'll line up in the slot to the right. Landon Olt in the backfield to the left of Brent Wilson. Brent, play action, throws it, far sideline, caught by Kavosky Irvin. He'll have the first down as he gets knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
And a timing pass, Greg, as Kavosky made his break. Brent had the ball right on the money.
It's 1st and goal from the 7 for Emporia State. Clock rolling, 6:04 to go in the fourth quarter. 49-48 Minnesota State. Emporia State with their third fumble recovery and 3 running play. Landon Olt, and he goes nowhere as he gets taken to the turf at the 7. As that defensive front for Minnesota State flexing its muscles, making the tackle. That'll be Joshua Gordon.
Yeah, they tried some misdirection with Kavosky, but that did not work.
Danzel Strong will line up in the slot. Mitchell Foote and Mo Williams to the right side. Here's a handoff to Kavosky, and he goes nowhere. So he gets dropped for a loss on the play. They try to receiver reverse, and Emporia State gets dropped for a loss of a yard on the play, making it 3rd and goal from the 8.
Well, we'll see what the Hornets have
in store here.
Up their sleeve here. They've been very good. Generally, this is Mitchell Foote territory, Greg.
Yes, it is. Mitchell Foote, Anthony Buffalo Meat, Kavosky Irvin off to the left side. To the right side, Mo Williams. Play clock at 10 as Brent Wilson looks to the sideline. Now 7, and now Brent gets their attention. Down to 4, 3, 2, and they get the snap off in time. Brent Wilson to throw to the end zone. The pass is almost, it is intercepted.
No, yes it is.
It was deflected by Ramil Harris and picked up by Rob Myers in the end zone.
He was going for Mitchell Foote, Greg.
Yes, he was. Mitchell Foote was there, but Ramil Harris got the deflection, and it deflected right to Rob Myers, and the Mustangs stopped the Hornets in the end zone.
Yeah, he was going on he was looking for Mitchell, and I'll tell you what, the Mavericks had him double covered back there, and Brent's a little ill-advised on the throw. He was going on a timing play again, and the Mavericks come up with a big INT.
And they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Ricky Lloyd, the quarterback. Here's a running play. Does Chad Zastow, and Zastow up to the 25-yard line for a gain of 5. 4:17 to go, 49-48, Minnesota State. Hornet football brought to you by the Bennett Dental Group with Dr. Brent Bennett and Dr. Michelle Malone, serving area families since 1926. Conveniently located at 909 Commercial, downtown Emporia. 2nd and 5 for the Mavericks. They can take all the time they want. Ricky Lloyd out of the pistol. Takes the snap, another running play. Zantal gets hit and dropped for no gain on the play as Jason Tetuan shoots through and makes the tackle for no gain, bringing up 3rd and 5. Well, they give him a gain of a yard to the 26-yard line. 3rd and 4 for the Mavericks. Emporia State has all 3 of their timeouts left. Ricky Lloyd taking his time getting the play. He finally gets to the huddle with 15 seconds on the play clock. Ty Dennis wide out to the left side. Twin receivers to the left. Lloyd out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to run the ball. He's up the middle. He's going to get the first down.
Little quarterback. Hello?
Yeah, you're there. Yeah, you're there, Ron. As the Hornets.
I don't have you.
It'll be a first down for Emporia State.
Hello?
Yeah, you're here. Try your. As the Mavericks have it 1st and 10 at the Emporia State 31-yard line. Well, monitor. Here's a running play for the Mavericks. And they'll carry it up to the 31-yard line. And it was Virgil Hammond on the carry. And it'll bring a gain of only 1, making it 2nd and 9 for the Mavericks. And a timeout's going to be taken by Emporia State as the Hornets use their second timeout. And as the Hornets take a timeout, so will we. Let's pause 30 seconds. You're listening to Hornet Football on Mix 104.9.
We take academics to the next level, so you can take you to the next level. Biology, nursing, pre-med, pre-law, pre-teaching. That's not a thing. Teaching, business, computer science, social media, art, theater, music, sport leadership, coaching, psychology, sociology. Whatever your interest today or tomorrow, we got it. Take yourself to the next level. ESU.
Black and gold, through and through. Mix 104.9.
49-48, Minnesota State with a lead, 2:28 to play in the game. Minnesota State has the ball, 2nd and 9 at their own 32-yard line. Emporia State just used their first timeout of the second half. Mavericks trying to rally from behind after Emporia State led on a quarterback keeper. Ricky Lloyd throws it in their sideline. Pass is caught by Esser. Esser's going to be hit and then dropped, but not until he carries it up to the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Mavericks, and the Hornets will use their second timeout, I believe. Nope, they went out of bounds. They'll keep the clock going. 2:17 to go. The ball's actually spotted at the 39-yard line. So it's 3rd and 2 for the Mavericks. Hornets starting to run out of time. Ricky Lloyd out of the pistol. Takes the snap. Play action. He's going to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted!
J.P. Lorenz.
J.P. Lorenz with his 3rd INT of the ball game, and the Hornets have it with 1:51 to play in the game, trailing 49-48. What another big interception for J.P. Lorenz.
He jumped in front, Greg, jumped around. Great job by J.P. And the Hornets, who looked like they were just clinging to life now with 1:51, have an opportunity.
And they do have 2 timeouts left. So there is a chance for Emporia State here. Brent Wilson leads them onto the field. Mo Williams, Mitchell Foote, wide to the right side. Anthony Buffalo meet Kavaski Irvin to the left. Landon Nolt in the backfield. In motion, Kavaski Irvin now goes back the other way. Shovel play, Landon Nolt looking for some running room. Up the middle, across the 40, and goes down near the 38-yard line for Minnesota State. Again, it's 49-48, Minnesota State with a lead. 1:37 to go. Clock rolling. Brent bobbles the snap. Now he's going to run the ball, throws the ball. It's caught by Mitchell Foote. What a great catch. He went up in the air. He had a defender hit him. He takes him down to the 25. He hangs on to it. First down, Emporia State.
Greg, he leaped over two Minnesota defenders and clung onto that football somehow, some way by Mitchell Foote. What a catch.
3 to the left, 2 to the right. Williams, Foote to the right side. Landon Nolt, Anthony Buffalo, Kavaski Irvin to the left. Brent Wilson to throw. Over the middle, pass caught by Mitchell Foote. He goes down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 and a timeout taken by Emporia State with 1:02 to play, trailing 49-48.
Oh, Mitchell Foote, another great catch as Brent Wilson absolutely threw a fastball, and Mitchell Foote was able to get his hands up quick enough to catch it after that spectacular grab over two Minnesota-Mankato defenders, Greg. He took a shot as well and came down with that football. He's made some great catches, this season, and that was just another in the Mitchell Foote library.
That it was, and the Hornets able to keep the drive alive. They're facing 2nd and 5 from the Minnesota State 20-yard line. A field goal will give them the lead. And the Hornets still left with 1 timeout.
Austin Morton has been good today, Greg. 41 yards was his last field goal in this direction. He's got a bit of a breeze behind him. But Emporia State still not done yet with his drive with 1:02 left. 2nd down and 5.
Mo Williams and Mitchell Foote will line up wide to the right side. Anthony Buffalo Meek, Kavoski Irvin to the left. Landon Knoll in the backfield along with Brent Wilson from the Maverick 20-yard line. Brent on 2nd down, takes the snap, has time, now he's flush from the pocket, rolling to his left, he's going to run the ball. He cuts back inside, he goes down inside the 15, he has the first down, and he'll be tackled at the 17-yard line. First down for Emporia State. They're in the red zone again. The Hornets have a great opportunity to score, and you can too when you choose ValueNet today. Clock rolling, 47 seconds to go in the game. Under the center. Brent Wilson fakes, spiking it, and then he gets hit in the backfield.
Yeah, he faked the spike, and that didn't fool anybody.
No, it didn't. And Emporia State will use their final timeout.
39 seconds left, Greg.
They have the ball at the 16-yard line.
And this will be a 2nd down play.
Yes, it will be. Hornets are out of timeouts. And they're facing 2nd down
and 13
from the 16-yard line.
Well, they just want to make sure, obviously, no mistakes.
No turnovers.
First and foremost. Minnesota State-Mankato, their full allotment of timeouts they have left. There's only 39 seconds left in this football game.
49-48 the score. Minnesota State with a lead by 1. The Hornets at the Minnesota State 16-yard line. Mo Williams, Mitchell Foote line up wide to the right. Kavoski Irvin to the left. They'll bring Danzel Strong in to provide protection for Brent Wilson, along with Landon Nolt. Brent Wilson takes the high snap, running play. Landon Nolt straight ahead. He'll carry it down to the 15-yard line. And the clock will continue to roll with 30 seconds to go. Hornets facing 3rd down. Let's see if they try to run a play real quick, because they are out of timeouts, so they have to make sure they got enough time to get the field goal team on.
No game. 3rd down.
And down to 14 seconds, so Brent Wilson better hurry up. It's down to 10.
I think he's going to spike it.
Yeah,
Brent.
I think that's what he's going to do. Brent Wilson takes a snap, and he spikes it with 4 seconds left on the clock. And the Hornets will get the field goal team on.
Well, here we go. It comes down to the last play of the football game.
Austin Morton to attempt a field goal here.
He's been good today, and you can assume that Minnesota State will be calling a timeout here to maybe try to ice more than he may be iced on the sidelines.
This will be a 33-yard attempt from the far hash for the right-footed kicker. Snap is back. Placement down. The field goal attempt is up. It's on the way, and it is good. It's good, and the Hornets win the ball game. The Hornets win it on a last-second field goal as they have defeated Minnesota State this afternoon. 51-49, our final score. The Hornets win a playoff game for the first time in NCAA Division II playoff history.
Wow, last play of the game, Austin Morton, his third field goal after a pick by J.P. Lorenz gives the Hornets another opportunity. It looked like this thing was over, but Emporia State comes out on top, Greg, 51-49.
Wow. Who would have thunk it? The Hornets win their first ever NCAA Division II playoff game as they defeat the Mavericks of Minnesota State here in Mankato this afternoon. 51-49, our final score. The Hornets' final scoring drive, 8 plays, 27 yards, a minute 57, and a 33-yard field goal by Austin Morton, and the Hornets are victorious. Wow.
Wow, Greg.
What a ball game for the Emporia State Hornets. And what a win for the Hornets as they advance in the Division II playoffs.
Tell you what, doesn't get much more exciting than that. Talk about ups and downs and flows, and Emporia State looked like they had control of this football game in the third quarter, Greg, but Minnesota Mankato comes storming back to take the lead, and Emporia State comes away with a big victory.
And a chance to play another day.
They will be. They'll either be in Sioux Falls or down in Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Wow. If you were just a casual football fan and you stumbled into the stadium today, why you would be here because it's so cold, I don't know. But if you were here in this stadium, or if you're listening on the radio, or if you maybe even watched it on TV or on the internet, you feel bad for Minnesota State, but you feel wonderful for Emporia State as the Hornets find a way to win a ball game. And you have to wonder, Ron, go back to the game against Central Missouri, the game against Central Oklahoma, the game against Pittsburgh State. Every game that Emporia State trailed in, that they were able to come from behind and get wins in, how much did that prepare them for what they just did right there?
Well, certainly they never give up. You know, they have been a team that can score quick, and the way things got started, the offense was having no luck at all, gaining no traction against this Minnesota Mankato defense. We were thinking, yeah, there's a reason why this is the number 2 ranked defense in the country. But Emporia State got unleashed. Brent Wilson got unleashed. Kowalski Irvin got unleashed. It certainly wasn't the running game. We knew, Greg, they're going to have to throw it to win. That's the MO of this team, just going to have to do it. You got talented wide receivers, Mitchell Foote, Kowalski Irvin, and a quarterback in Brent Wilson that just gets it done. And the defense made stands when they had to and came up with big turnovers, Greg, when they had to.
That they did. And, you know, you could argue that a big turnover could have been the first one that took place in the ball game. Fumble recovery, returned for a touchdown. And then, you know, what a game for J.P. Lorenz. He had at least 3 interceptions on the afternoon.
3 INTs and 2 fumble recovery, wasn't it, Greg? Or 3 INTs, 1 fumble recovery.
Yeah, what a great and what a way for that young man to really celebrate this season as Emporia State gets a loud round of applause. JP, just a junior. He started out as a receiver at Emporia State, and he's now moved over to defensive back. We'll get into our post-game show right after this timeout. Our final score, Emporia State 51, Minnesota State 49. You're listening to Hornet Football on Mix 104.9.